No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Almighty God for his blessings on our nation. On October 1, 1960, Nigeria gained independence to a global acclaim as an emerging African economic and political power. Such was the potential that the Time magazine predicted the rise of a true African superpower that will lead the continent with pride. Our founding fathers fought for independence with confidence, passion, and determination to build a prosperous Nigeria that will stand alongside the world's most advanced nations. Unfortunately, the tragic failure of leadership derailed this vision. Yet, despite the setbacks, Nigeria has always shown resilience. In 1999, we overcame military dictatorship and restored democracy, beginning a renewed journey towards prosperity, freedom, and justice. That journey helped us to build Africa's largest economy and strengthened our democratic journey. But over the last decade, under APC incompetent, divisive, and corrupt leadership, Nigeria has been greatly diminished. In 2007, our total debt was about 2.5 trillion. Only about 10% of our GDP, after President Obasanjo's government has successfully secured debt forgiveness of over $30 billion. By 2014, Nigeria had become Africa's largest economy and was primed to achieve middle income status. In 2015, for the first time, a ruling party was defeated in a presidential election, marking another milestone for our democratic journey. Today, the picture is bleak. Our total debt stands at about 170 trillion, nearly 50% of our GDP, without any improvement in our productive sector. Nigeria has now fallen to the fourth largest economy in Africa, behind South Africa, Egypt, and Algeria. Our democracy is now described as undemocratic. In just 1 year of this administration, 15 million Nigerians were pushed into acute poverty. Today, more than 150 million Nigerians lack access to basic health, education, water, and sanitation. The number is growing daily under the APC government that pursues brutal revenue-driven policies while ignoring the people's welfare. Nigeria now ranks among the lowest in the world in human development indicators. This government taxes struggling citizens and small businesses heavily while indulging in extravagance. Billions are spent on new presidential jets, yachts, and luxury cars. The cost of which is more than the 2024 budget for primary health care. The vice president's residence was elected at a cost of 25 billion, more than the capital budget of our entire university research program and 6 university hospitals combined. Over 10 billion was budgeted for National Assembly, car park, and canteen, more than the capital budget of Ministry of Science and Technology. At a time, science is crucial for national growth. Meanwhile, Nigerians pay more for everything now and receive less. Passports, permits, electricity, petrol, food, rent, healthcare, all cost more. Yet, power supply remains unreliable, food insecurity deepens. UNICEF World Food Program projects that 33 million Nigerians will face acute hunger in 2025. This government borrows recklessly, not for investment in productive infrastructure, but for wasteful consumption. Insecurity has further crippled our economy. Nigerians now live in fear of traveling by road. Kidnapping has become rampant, with billions paid as ransom. Incompetence in security management has turned our country into one of the most terrorized and unsafe nations in the world. Cronyism, corruption, and disregard for rule of law have scared away investors, while other African countries have overtaken us as preferred investment destinations. Despite this mismanagement, Nigeria's potential for greatness remains. We cannot give up on the dream of a prosperous and secure nation. What we need now is competent, compassionate, and committed leadership. Our primary priority must be prudent economic management, investment in human capital, rule of law, and infrastructure development. We must mobilize our enormous natural resources to drastically reduce poverty and achieve rapid, sustained growth. We should learn from nations like China, India, Indonesia, and Bangladesh, which have turned around their economies through disciplined leadership and people-oriented policies. Nigeria too can rebound, but only if we exit the path of incompetence and physical irresponsibility. The current failures must not lead us to despair. They should instead fuel our determination to rebuild. Nigeria has the resources, talent, resilience to become an industrialized nation in record time. With the right leadership, we can defeat terrorism and restore security and guarantee Nigerians safe communities where enterprise and social life can thrive. We must not end a system where leaders feast while the people starve. That must end. They cannot continue to promise us that we should all fast when they are feasting, which is what is happening today. Nigerians, where politics enriches the few, while many are in hunger and in starvation, must end. The old politics must end, and a new politics of prosperity for all must begin. Against all odds, we must return Nigeria to a path of prosperity and justice. We will not relent. We will not be discouraged. The mission is clear. Nigeria will rise again. I call on political leaders to reflect on the crisis confronting our nation and recognize this as a moment to transcend personal interests. We must reject corruption, bigotry, and division. We must embrace a new Nigeria where leadership is defined by competence, compassion, character, commitment. Despite today's challenges, the future remains bright. Happy Independence Day to all Nigerians. A new Nigeria is possible.
All right, my people, I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. That was a wonderful submission from our principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. Wow. I'd like to go on a quick break, guys. I'll join you guys shortly. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. God bless you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us. We appreciate you always. Thank you, Abu Azim and brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, everyone right there. Ade Adobo, I can see your discussion channel TV. Thank you, Eze Kwashi. Thank you very much. Good evening to you, Emmanuel. Shooks, I can see you right there with us as well. Thank you, my good people. Press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Sabovo Konga is right there with us as well. Madam Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you, Bex Max. It's good to hear from you. I think you took some days off. Good to hear from you, my brother. Thank you, everyone, right there. I can see more people. Timmy DB is with us. Good evening to you. I appreciate you. Tony South is right there. Ejidima is with us. Abdul, thank you very much, my people. Appreciate you all. Then we have more people just coming in right now. 022, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Kingsley Ogera, he's right there with us as well. Thank you, Sesmo, with us. Lucy Eno is with us. Thank you, my good people. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you all. All you just need to do now, help us to press on the like, take our voices far. Patricia Nofema, I can see right there. Prince Aka, I can see you. Good evening to you all. Discussion Channel TV, Tony Africa, Dixon Dagbon, CEO, and many, many others. In case I didn't mention your name, I want you to understand that I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for the first super chat of today. It's coming from Kingsley Ogera here. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, sir, for all that you do. Guys, you can do the same. The dollar sign is just right there. And you guys should remember, tomorrow is my birthday. 2nd of October is just few hours away on my own birthday. So I'd like to be celebrated. Anyhow, you know you want to celebrate me, try to be part of it. And I really, really do appreciate that. I'm going to go bless all my people. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in so that we can take it straight away from here. You know, because we are going to start talking straight away now. Let's talk about Independence Day. Does it worth it celebrating Independence Day in Nigeria when we know that since Nigeria got its independence till now, Nigeria have never moved forward, rather always moving backwards. Only if we want to be realistic to ourselves, want to be truthful to ourselves. So was all this speech, celebration of, because the only speech that I got today that makes sense to me is from Peter Obi. It's not because it's my principal. I've told you guys before that I will always criticize Peter Obi if he's not doing the right thing, if by God's grace they allow him to be my president, our president. But that's the only speech I believe that we should listen to today, because he bullet pointed all the area that is affecting drawing Nigeria back. But the rest people are saying, like Tinubu saying, oh, Nigeria is better now in terms of insecurity and all that, blah, blah, blah. I don't get that. You know what he's talking about. But I'd like to take this call quickly. Mr. Larry, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. 2 minutes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, good evening to you.
Thank you, sir. Good to hear from you.
Since I called in.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to everybody, all the support staff. Whilst I haven't been active, I've been listening passively, and today marks another pivotal point in the journey of Nigeria. Mr. Elvis, I thank you for all your hard work. I thank you for everything that you have done.
Thank you, sir.
And it goes without saying that your commitment is truly love for country. I just wanted to piggyback from yesterday with regards to Socio-political's passing, and I wanted to just say there's something very little. For those of you who don't have an understanding of Abuja, where this event happened, or the robbery incident that happened, it's Katampe Extension. Katampe Extension is about maybe between 20 to 15 minutes drive to Aso Rock. That's the proximity. And if anybody has been to Abuja, and if you've been to that locality from Maitama through to Asokoro, Aso, and even going towards the Katampe Extension, there is a lot of military personnel. The Air Force, the military, the police. You can't drive for more than 5 minutes without encountering any of these security agencies. So I asked the question: this robbery, I don't know how long it went on for, but apparently it was
15 minutes,
and they robbed. Yeah, and they robbed 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering my question, Mr. Elvis. So if it's lost on anybody, and I'm using this as a case study, albeit that it happened yesterday, and I know I'm running out of time. if it's lost on anybody that is listening to the sound of my voice, the institution of governance in Nigeria does not give a damn about you. They do not give a damn about you. So let that be at the forefront of our mind when we are discussing. The current structure does not give a damn about you if you're not in a certain social class, if you're not within a certain hierarchy.
Thank you.
In Nigeria, whether it's the ruling elite or it's the religious elite. Thank you very much. I'll yield to others who will do a better job of discussing what was shared with us today. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. All right. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. I'll just move on straight to the panel. Anybody that want to join us now, a link have been finally posted for the second time. When I mean finally, we are not going to post again. So in case you want to join us now, just click on the link, join us here, or keep it for the late hour, any of the above. But remember, we only have 2 persons on the panel. Once they don't start to talk, the possibility of closing early might work in my own favor, as you know. But nevertheless, my people, now God bless you now. I'd like us to move straight to the panel so that we can hear what people think of today, Independence Day, Peter Obi's speech, and way forward to 2027. Thank you very much, Ogashimize. It's good to have you on the show. And thank you very much, my brother, Black Panther. God bless you all, my people. Ogashimize, I'm very, very grateful for coming in early. Like I've always said, those of you coming early, you are the one that paved way for others to come in. Talk to us, sir.
Mr. David, thank you so much for all you do. I thank everybody. Black Panther, well done. Mama in the Diaspora, I greet you for all you do, for coming out every day, supporting the platform, be there every day, every moment. I greet all Niger Watch families. I greet all the commentators, the people that like and the people doesn't like. I know all of you are hearing Niger Watch every day. Well, the Peter B that says something today, he say they will come after him. He say incompetent APC. You see, they will come after him. You know, see the people that are celebrating Nigeria today is APC. I'm telling you, it's APC that's celebrating. Because what is Nigeria celebrating? Is it insecurity? Is it the hunger? Is it the hardship? In fact, I say anybody that uses his money to buy Nigerian flag, that person is moron. Sorry to say that. If you use your money, you're living in Nigeria, you use your money to buy Nigerian because Nigeria is celebrating 66 or 65 independence. You have to go examine yourself. Today, if Nigeria doesn't care for anything, they're supposed to be on the street today because that's nothing to celebrate about. What are you celebrating? Is it the hunger, the hardship? They can't even use. No, okay, just 5 naira. No more 5 naira to buy pure water, common pure water. Can you use 5 naira buy pure water? You can't do that. Sachet water, that's what I mean. Sachet water. You can't use no more. I don't know what they see say 5 naira back in Nigeria now. Nothing. Hardship is everywhere. Insecurity is everywhere. They kidnap, they tie you, they do this because all this. Look at what happened to Somia. Look at what happened to her. You see? No, see all of them wrote. All of them. We condemn. You keep condemning, all of you. All these politicians. You keep condemning and you won't do anything. All of them. Everybody. All of them. President. All of them, the whole governors, we condemn. Oh, the precious life. Oh, the beautiful life. Oh, the beautiful this. Oh, this, that. She was that. She was this. What are you doing to secure the humanity, secure the people? What are you doing? You secure people, secure the masses, secure the life and properties. Look at what she just, it's obvious what happened to her. Because she was panicking, she now jumped. So, are you going to blame her? One way or the other, we say, oh, we're going to blame her. But because of the fear, maybe she haven't had such a thing before. When the robbery is robbing, in the house, it can happen to anybody. Why Nigeria? See, the main thing, I had so many things happen. That is, people are lamenting now because of the way the masses just sit down. Is it the footballer? Then what happened to him? Everybody sit down. He don't even react. Nigeria don't react. Hey! In fact, these politicians have touched Nigeria. It's like they use something, blow it on air. Everybody stand one place. You should not shake your body. It's that if they put fear, spirit of fear in you guys, you can't even do anything. If you do anything, we buy you. They will threaten you. Come here. Who is that person that will threaten anybody that want to protest? It's only in Nigeria. When Nigeria will stand and say, no, these people are killing us. We are hungry. The hardship is too much. The ladies enter the street doing all the show. The men are doing whatever they are doing, kidnapping and robbery and Yahoo everywhere. Tell me what Nigeria is celebrating today. Unless you celebrate yourself, the life God has given to you. That's what I will say, yes. I can go out there and say, okay, I'm celebrating myself. But me carrying Nigerian flag, green, white, green, celebrating Nigeria. When the incident that happened a day ago, that will make me to carry Nigerian flag, to come out, hey, Nigeria, hey, I love my country. Which mind? Is it not when you eat, you come out and say, oh, I love my country. The country that's killing you, the country that's making you hungry, making you weep every day. Asking yourself, where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Well, for me, Nigeria is still sitting down. Nigeria are still sitting down very much, very well. Then let me come for Nnamdi Kanu side. You see, this is my people, another tribe that my tribe, what they're doing right away. You see, when you come for the wealthy men in Nigeria, Camp Igbo people, there's so many of them. The people you hear their name today, they are from Igbos. They are from that tribe. So many people, if you start counting them now, you will count them up to 50. 50. No, the one you know, but the one you don't know. Then, this guy, that's one Hausa guy that was coming out and said he need to do peaceful demonstration today for Nnamdi Kanu, for federal government to release him. He said he wrote to everybody. He said he wrote so many places. Both Ogene people, both so many people, no one respond back to him. Hey, the man said this thing. I saw this thing yesterday or 2 days ago. Hey, I was shaking my head. I said, look at non-Igbo person coming out, say, I want to stand for Nnamdi Kanu. What Mr. Elvis always do in his platform. He said he come out, he wrote so many people, even IG police, for federal government to release him. If they can do, if they can go and negotiate with the terrorists, what Nnamdi offense? What he committed? What offense? Then you negotiate with terrorists that have so many ammunition around him. Then our Igbo people, no one is talking. The ones that has millions and millions, all of them, Obi Kubana, the chief priest, where are they? Zinko. So there's so many of them. Where are they? They can't even speak. Because they believe they speak, they will come after them, they will come after their business. Come on. They say if you talk, you buy. If you don't talk, you will buy. So why not talk and buy? Why? Why Igbo people need to get up? Who do this into us? No one. All these people, tell me one day, some of them make video or make anything on TikTok and say, hey, the reason now they can, all these big men in Igbo land. Okay, let's put politicians apart. Let's go to those people. You know, with their voice, with your platform, you have the money. If you speak, people will hear you, but they will never do so. Nnamdi Kanu is there languishing in that DSS cell until the day, but God forbid, something happened to him. I pray nothing will happen to him because this guy have fight for you guys. He fight for you guys, for Nigerians, but the Igbos don't want to wake up and say enough for this, enough for enough. Let's stop this madness. Are we not Nigeria? Our own Nigeria is different. Is it not the same constitution that all Nigeria is using? Or is it any part that uses constitution or the other part are not using constitution? Then we sit in our comfort zone, say all is well with us. All is one way with us. Insecurity everywhere. Why not wake up? Igbos need to wake up. Igbos need to wake up. Sunday, everybody, when he comes to his side, everybody wake up and stand for him. Now I tell you one. Again, the other day on 26th, Nnamdi Kanu was on court. This guy called Ijele was saying that guy made a video saying Nnamdi Kanu will die. He said he will kill him. He will kill him. On video, he was saying he's an Igbo man. Who does this into us? He's an Igbo man saying we will kill Nnamdi Kanu. We will die. And he went there on that day. He was challenging people that came to court. What kind of stupidness is this? Your brother, you will sell your brother for peanuts. Thunder will fire all of you guys. Ogu will buy you guys, all of you that do all of this thing. It's two of them. There is one they call the stupid Ikenga Uruago. Saying the man that came out on that day, the court day, that saying about something on Nnamdi Kanu, say everybody need to come out. Everybody need to wake up. This one again. And he was member of IPOB. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with my people? It's too much. You will come for a court, fighting people that came to court, saying, just stupid people, come, let it come out, let me come, let it come out, let me see. That he will never come out. That he will die in that place. That him will kill him. What kind of nonsense is this? If a place Nigeria is working, they will pick that guy up. But because he is against Nnamdi Kanu, your own blood brother, your own speaking brother, speaking language, the same thing. Come on, I never see. Come on, it's only in Igbo tribe. You will say, I gave you this money, sell your brother, and he will sell it. I said it. what is happening. What happened to Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not my people? This one that doing this thing now, if they give this guy millions of naira now, he will buy Nnamdi Kanu. Why? What for? Why all of this nonsense? Why are we doing this to our fellow brother? Eh? If you have problem with somebody, then not for you to coming out on the social media, on any platform, telling yourself you will kill your brother. What did your brother do to you? He look Yorubas, he look Hausas. Did they do such a thing? No, it's only my tribe. Only my tribe do this stupid thing. But God will punish all of them, one by one. Instead of you to shut your mouth up and go one side, you start lamenting because maybe you have a platform that maybe 100 people always view. You now come that look at Niger Watch. Mr. Elvis is from Edo, but always bring this Nnamdi Kanu topic. No, in 1 month, maybe every week, every day or once in a week. No, how he will never say about Nnamdi Kanu. Does he speak Igbo? No, but the person that speak Igbo want to say Nnamdi Kanu, or even they have already said, or even want to kill him, because if they say take 5 million, take or 10 million, he will go and kill him. Because of you have problem with him. If you have problem with your brother, keep that one aside. Look at, okay, when Trumbu was contesting, is it not a Miloko? He say, a Miloko, now my own. Everybody, all the Yorubas, they now back him. Now your brother, instead of you to start saying, please release him. Then or come to round table. You see what is happening. You see the Boko Haram leaders. You see how they negotiating with them. Are we Boko Haram or are we bandits? Do Nnamdi Kanu, is he a bandit or a Boko Haram? Man, I don't know why we don't reason. Igbo need to wake up. They need to change from this that evil way. Some of them is all evil. Is it the governors? Those ones, the politicians, is few of them, few, not all. Few. It's very few. Some of them are good, but those ones, they got like Umai, that taking mic. We will vote for Turumbu 2027. Look at them. They are campaigning. If they are campaigning, your people are hungry. They will clap for you. They will clap for you for the evil you are doing. Please, one last thing I will say about something. Please, what I will say there, it can happen to anybody. This is my advice. I have been a victim of armed robber before, but that thing is a horrible thing. Let me tell you one thing. Please, no matter how armed robber came to your place, God forbid, we don't pray for bad things, but God forbid, come to your place. Don't make a move. If they say open door for them. Anything they want, give it them that moment. So for your life, you see that this life is so precious. Life is so precious. But if that life go, you're no more. All these things we are talking now, when mouth, nose closed, that's it. Anybody that telling me, say, oh, the people that are dead, they see, it's lie. If somebody buy, don't buy. So, the best thing, anything they want, give it to them. I will use myself to give as an example. They came, even please. I was doing strong head. Later I opened up for them. They come, they ransack, they do everything. They pack out jewelry, the whole jewelry, gold, everything. They take it. The next thing, my maid, they rape the person. I said, okay, that's fine. that's what you guys want. After everything, they not pay anybody. They go their way. If she does, I don't know that fear. She's not. They are not. Maybe they won't come to her apartment, but because of fear of unknowing, make her to jump out. So if nobody should do such a thing, please. It's very, very important. This is my advice. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Wow. Hagashimize, I'm very happy you came in today. That was a wonderful submission. You actually touched on every areas, although you've offended some of them that doesn't like truth. We know them, but still, I want to applaud you for that wonderful submission. When we are giving a vital submission like this, we shouldn't carry people that will be offended along. Just say it how it is. Whoever that is offended, that's fine. Let them deal with it. Maybe tomorrow they might get to understand that you were speaking truth to power. Yes. Bringing up the Kano news here all the time is not because anybody asked me to. He's a human being. He's a Nigerian, and he's being treated unfairly. So that's why I'm doing it. It's just like some people saying waiting the happen for Nigeria, not concern them, not concern them. But unfortunately, we all are seeing what is happening to some of the people that have never paid attention to how Nigeria can be better, or the injustice that will be affecting the people. Thank you very much for saying it how it is. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, blessed lady. Thanks for the super chat. God bless you. I really do appreciate this text that you attached to it. And I say a big amen to it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Guys, press on the like button. Help us to share. Yes, tomorrow is my birthday. Just keep that, write it on your diary. And by this time tomorrow, we'll be together while we're talking about my birthday. God bless you all. But let me hear from my brother, Black Panther. Black Panther, thank you very much, my brother. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you.
My brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm going to leave the platform for you and Hagashimize for now. While I focus on something. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I want to greet.
Watch ball. I catch you.
Thank you very much. I want to greet everyone. Greet Mr. Chimize, and I want to greet Mommy in Diaspora. May God bless you, ma. And I want to greet all the viewers out there and the listeners, and those are on the comment section. May God bless every one of us. I want to start with Kanu. At the beginning, Kanu is a leader of the IPOB group that are asking questions about the so-called Nigeria as a state. He first of all started at the beginning by telling the Nigerian government this is how they're supposed to do. Why are they cutting them off from the Nigerian state in terms of development and all other things? He even went further to prefer solution on how they can do it. If they should do it this way, there will be peace. He went further. After so much talk, he was agitated, and he went further to start laying the grand finale on a very strong agitation, whereby he formed so many arms of the IPOB group, and the government reciprocated by killing a lot of Nigerians who were in that group called IPOB. And that brought about this the increasing agitation for it. And his compatriots, everything was formed, and they begin a serious one. They went to the UN, they went to various groups to really seek for audience. I think they got audience in the United Nations, but they didn't push further. Kanu was arrested, he was released. He was almost, after being released by one of the senators, after serious agitation by the leaders of the Igbo extract, in the East, and other Nigerians who are standing on the path of truth, and they saw it that this man is saying the truth. Why don't you listen to him? But what happened? The Fulani extract, they went further, trying to do or using the military to assassinate him, which we all know. And he went to court, he won the case, and he was giving, the government was supposed to pay him some billions of naira, but yet they couldn't. Then he went out with his passport was given to him. The passport was not given to him. They wanted to assassinate him, but he went through the border and went out. And they went and kidnapped him from Kenya. And they brought him here. He went to court. After the scrutiny, there was nothing found. The Supreme Court said there's no case on him. He was supposed to be released, but the Nigerian government refused. Now, I'm just tracing it down. You see, there's one thing that we all should know. I'm just giving a scanty brief story about it. Now, one thing we all should know, Kanu as a person is a Nigerian, quote and unquote. And Kanu as a citizen of Nigeria is our project. Because what is happening to him can happen to anyone, any group in Nigeria that comes from each region. It can happen to anybody. Sunday Igboho happened, but they didn't tag Sunday Igboho as, you see the difference, they didn't tag Sunday Igboho as a terrorist group, but they tagged Kanu as a terrorist group leader. They tagged him. And that was tagged by Buhari, where all of us forced Buhari also to tag the other terrorist group, Boko Haram, as a terrorist group, but they're calling them bandits. You see now, gradually, there is now banditry. They are calling bandit, no more terrorism. That is what they use in deceiving the outside world. And Nigerians have dived into and now saying bandit. If we don't speak for Kanu, I'm no longer in that position to say, oh, the leaders are not speaking for Kanu, blah blah. The Igbo leaders, no, that is wrong. To me, I past that level. Kanu is everybody's project. If they don't release Kanu today, then if they get any one of us arrested, they will never release us too. Because those citizens, those of our people that they caught all during the saga that happened, where our children were named down in the toll gate, most of them were arrested. Still, they've not released them. They've not released them yet. That is the culture of our Nigerian people, Nigerian government, Nigerian politicians. That was why the founding fathers, those of our forefathers that fought for the independence of this country, that wrote articles, that went forth with boldness to England to seek for the independence of Nigeria, quote and unquote. They spoken words that said this country, this country, the amalgamation was never done right. That was why Awolowo said it's a geopolitical arrangement. It's a geopolitical location. It is never a country. It has not been a country yet. Then Nnamdi Azikiwe said and concluded. He said, if we don't put our heads together, Nigeria will be worse than Congo. We are in Congo now. The postulate which the Southerner made in the north, he said We are not meant for each other. You see that every Awolowo and Sadana, they were a little bit close, but Awolowo Nnamdi wanted us to come together to form a formidable bloc that will be massive, so that economically we can, push further the African agenda. But he said, after listening to the two wise men, his brothers, he said, if we are not very careful, we will end up worse than Congo. We are already in what? We are in Congo. Because there is armed struggle in Nigeria, and terrorism has become a norm, and killing has become a norm. Kidnapping has become a norm. Yesterday, when we were saying
it has become a normal culture in Nigeria.
A normal culture. Yesterday, when we were talking about our sister who died in Abuja, I'll come close to that one. And not two lawyers, two sisters were kidnapped. Two sisters who graduated in the law school in the law school in Abuja were kidnapped too. Yesterday, that day, they were kidnapped. Two lawyers, and they said the kidnapper said the family should bring 40 million naira. You can see the government is not talking about that. And if those money is not gathered for these people, our loved ones, they might be killed too, because that is the norms. We will all shout and nothing happen. Nothing will happen, because the government, the president in charge of this estate that we have now, that is not a country. He bought the power from a particular group of people. That we are not focused on them, but we are focused on the man in Aso Rock. He said one thing. He said most Nigerians they didn't vote for me. He said they didn't vote for me. They don't like me. That is why I don't get into on the internet anymore, because we give me heart problem. Look at the way he got to power. He stole that election, which the whole world knew, because it's an ally to the Western world. That is why they are not talking anything. They are not saying anything about it. Let me digress a little bit. 15 armed robbers came to that district in Abuja, and one of our callers said that from that place where the armed robbers attacked, it's like 15 minutes drive to Aso Rock. That's the 3-armed zone. That means that place is an annex to the 3-armed zone in Abuja. Now, there is a schematic on the position on the 3-armed zone and any other estate around it. And there's a military base there too. And there's a police base there too. And there's SSS quarters there too. And 15 armed robbers, well kitted, came to arrest. No, 15 minutes drive from Aso Rock. And no information about it. Nothing. More than 48 hours, nothing has come up. In the Nigerian security, whatever they call themselves, nothing has come up. That is to tell you that they are in this business. Like I told you all, when I was, so many people were afraid. Oh, they want to Islamatize Nigeria. They ain't going to Islamatize anything, because these people in power, all of them that call themselves Christians, Muslims, they are never. They are just there to steal your mineral resources, to take your wealth, and that's all. The Bible says the heart of a man is very wicked, is deep. He can do anything to make sure he climbs on every other human being. And the only way we Nigerians, you see, even God, when he wanted to send Moses to Egypt to change the course of things, he sent a message to Ramses, the king of Egypt. Ramses, and refuse that he is the God. Who is your God? That he is the God. He refused. Even to the extent our God put a plague on him. He still refused. Our God now do take the firstborn of every Egyptian. It's of Pedar. He allowed the people to go. And what happened next? He sent his soldiers to slay every sons and daughters of Israel. That was when God rose up and allowed and opened his Red Sea and allowed its terror to pass through and allowed the Egyptian soldiers to go through to the middle. And what happened? He told Moses, stretch forth that hand. The sea was closed. My brothers and sisters, if we don't understand what is going on in Nigeria, we better wake up. We better wake up. To take this battle, this country back and make it secure, we need to do more than what we are doing. We need to do more than what we are doing. That was why God said, he said the heart of a man is hard. It's hard. It never means well for anyone. Evil will always stand in their heart and they are ready to do the evil because they look at themselves as God. For you to change the course of destiny, you need to fight. Even God fought to take the people of Israel out. If we think we can get this, and we have not even started going through the rudiments, going through the intellectual wings, going through a lot of things to get our voice heard, our Kanu voice heard. Like I said, I told the Eastern brother, I said, look, you cannot get him out while you are inside. You have to go outside. You have all the men, all the big wigs to make sure to speak for you, to speak for us rather, that this guy is innocent. But what happened? Everybody quiet. Even the airport, quiet. Even the people that used to see, quiet. All the Igbos that have network, quiet. All of them, no one is speaking. No one is speaking. The question is that, why are they quiet? Why are they quiet? Why is it that Nigeria is the only one that's always bringing it up in the media? Why? Why are they quiet? Every Igbo man listening to my voice, that is the question you should ask yourself. Why are they quiet? We are in this deal with you, but you are discouraging every one of us. But we that know the cause of truth, we will never be discouraged. Because if it happened to Kanu, it can happen to any one of us here. Because we are fighting for the truth. Anybody that is fighting for the truth, that is the price. That is the price. It's only that is the price to pay. When Nelson Mandela was fighting for the truth, it was a price. But what did the Mandela people nation did? They went outside and seek for international audience. They were very aggressive. They went to nations like Nigeria. Nigeria gathered money and gave to the ANC. Nigeria make sure they spend billions of dollars for it. What are the Igbos extract? What are they doing? They are quiet. Some of them were telling me that, when the American president comes in, everybody was there. I say, no, go do anything. Now, I know they know history. Go and trace your history. You know what the outcome will look like. So because of many were saying, I support Donald Trump. Because they thought, the assumption was like this. If he comes in, they will free Kanu. Now, the table has turned. What is the next thing for us to do? We need to plan. An injury to one is an injury to all. But we need leadership to rise up from the east to direct our course. We need to come from the international community. We need to go to nations that we hear our voice, to compel and put pressure on Nigerian government that this is an aberration, to cut them off from international discussion. If this guy is not free, which the Supreme Court has free, we have document towards that. What are the lawyers? What are they doing? They know that the Nigerian government will not free him because he has a lot of insight on the top secret of the Nigerian government. He has laid it down. Did any one of the secret, did everything that he said, did he bend? It was, he hit the nail on the head. And that is why he's still there. But the Supreme Court said that man did nothing. What are the lawyers, what are they doing in Nigeria? Going to court, a useless court, thinking that it will work. For how long will he go to the Nigerian court? For how long will he hear what he has heard before? What case can be brought forth to Kanu? What case? Did he say that they're going to bring a case that he went to steal from the marketplace? What case does he have? When the highest court of the land said this man has done nothing, discharged and acquitted. But your court, the so-called country that you want to celebrate, that is not a country. You are here clapping your hand. Independent Day. Did you think you have independence? If you have independence, you cannot speak, you cannot talk, you cannot come out for rally. Is that an independent nation? That is not an independent. We have not gotten independence. We have not gotten it because we have not even sat down to draw up a map way on where the vision of the country. Can anybody tell me the vision of Nigeria today? Can any of you tell me the vision which the founding fathers fought for and said, this is the vision of this country called Nigeria? Can any of you come and boastfully say you contributed to the constitution that was made to govern you? Where is the we, the people? We are not a citizen in Nigeria. We are just a people that comes in a marketplace. After we come there, we buy what we want to buy, and we go back home. That is who we are. We just came to the marketplace. Somebody owns the marketplace. But we have not yet recognized because we refuse to study where we came from. Each time I say we are not a nation, somebody will come up and tell me, who told you that even the constitution we have, we can make do of it? The question is, you have even made a fallacy there. You have no constitution because you did not contribute to that constitution. A man cannot give you a constitution. That is an autocracy. My brothers and sisters, we need to wake up and rise up to the occasion. You cannot get what you want by jumping around. You cannot get it. You have to do what is called, you have to be rascal to get it. Rome was not built in a day. It took the pains of men. It took the hardship, struggle that Rome was built. South Africa was not gotten today. It took lives of people. They know the purpose. They know the purpose what they were fighting for. They know if they slack in the fight, in the struggle, they might never get it again. And when they intensively went for it, damning all consequences, they got it. There is a procedure. And when other procedures have been passed through, you have gone through it, and it does not work, you have to show your rascality on the ground. You damn all consequences. People will say, oh, why can't you come to Nigeria and do it? The question is that there are departments in this struggle. The people that died in Soweto, there were people outside South Africa. There were South Africans outside. They were doing the needful. They were the one going to the United Nations. They were the one going to many nations to appeal for support. They came to Nigeria to appeal for support. We asked them, University of Ibadan. They were on scholarship. Why can't we rise up and tell the nation, Nigeria, those politicians, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot continue like this.
If not, when the armed struggle gets to a level, we will be like Afghanistan. We are going there because we are already in Congo. Go and look at what is happening in Congo now. The same thing that is happening in Nigeria is happening in Congo. All the place that Boko Haram, all these people are attacking, go and look what is going on there. Mineral resources have been dug out. You have uranium. You have bauxite. In Imo State, the largest reserve of gas in black nation all over the world that will last up to a century was discovered in Imo State. And there is a big refinery that is going on in Imo State. If I'm lying, please correct me. That is why you see Open Zodima is always in Aso Rock to tie that deal so that you living there, you will know nothing. So my people, let us rise up and look at it very clearly on how we are going to move further to make sure that this thing should be done. We cannot say we are tired. You cannot be tired when your house is burned, when your brother is being arrested or your brother is in the hands of the captive Boko Haram. Will you say you are tired? As it is today, we all Nigerians, we are all in captivity. We are all in Egypt. Whether we like it or not, we are all in Egypt. Because anything that happened to one person, one of us, it will definitely spread. May God give us the fighting power to fight in Egypt and get our freedom. We need to fight and get our freedom. Freedom cannot be given, cannot be served to you. Like those distracted, the man that stole the presidency. It cannot be served as a la carte. You need to go fight and take it. You need to fight and take it. We are too docile. Nepal happened because the Nepal people were docile for some time. They fought the first fight. They didn't succeed. The second one was hell loose. That is why they succeeded. But it took them time. Years. They were patient. It was just one thing that sparked up the whole fight. When they wanted to take up the internet from them, that was when the whole thing sparked off. If you don't know it, that was what happened in Nepal. My brothers and sisters, we need to get ourselves ready because we must do it. We must take this country back. We must sit down right table and have our own constitution because this democracy we are seeing, democracy is a fraud all over the world. Go and see it. Every country has its own system. But when you practice federal system like what we have here, you are joking. You can't fund it. Corruption will be the brother, will be their brother and their sister. That is what we are seeing today. There is no law in Nigeria because you have no foundation. Nobody will obey it. The politicians know that we have no foundation. They are just tricking you, using religion, nepotism, to make us not to look on the main iceberg. Nigerians, I say this, we must get up and fight. Every one of us, the diaspora, we must wake up. Let's come together and talk on how we are going to press further. We can do it. We can do it. We don't want to discover the potential. We have a lot of potentials. We have to discover it. My stock might not nail it, but one of my brother there that is quiet, if he speak, he might nail it. So we have to do what? We have to speak so that we'll nail it. Everybody will wake up like the Nepal people woke up. Just one cry, they woke up. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to wake up? We are sleeping. So first, they'll say, oh, I don't have time. My Nigeria problem is giving me this. It will give you headache. Until that headache will bust your head.
I never wake up.
Thank you. My brother, speak, I beg.
Yeah. Black Panther, believe me, Nigeria can never wake up. I'm just telling you this. They can never wake up. They won't wake up. Because you see, so many of them now, you know what they will say if they're hearing our voice now, they will say, come to Nigeria, come and say it now. Come to Nigeria, come and say it now. That's 50% or 50% of Nigeria will be telling you.
can't even
So he
hear
said
you.
you. Hello? I can't hear. What is going on? Nadia Watch, are you saying something? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. It's like Nadia Watch is saying something. Nadia Watch. Okay. So.
No, it's not saying anything. You continue to speak because I can't
Okay.
hear anybody. I can't hear anybody here.
Can you hear? Can you hear me? I'm hearing you, Black Panther. Okay. See, if anybody is hearing me, please. See, Nigeria can never. What is going on? Nigeria can never wake up and do something because so many of them in social media. You see, since TikTok, Instagram, they're making money from all these things, and Facebook. So they don't care. People that in social media are shaking their bum bum, women are shaking their bum bum, doing all this thing. Men are doing TikToking, doing whatever. So they don't care. If you see, in fact, it's like all Nigerians want to do TikTok. Both mama and papa, they want to do TikTok. Both TikTok and content creator. You see, so if about 50%, or let me say 30%, are doing all of this, and I'm telling you, in social media. So if you're telling them come out and protest, they say, I don't want to die. After all, I have something doing. But it's for your own good. What of the children you're going to have tomorrow? What of the unborn children? This is what we have to put in our mindset. We have to understand that that little ones are growing up. What are they going to do tomorrow? But you are there saying, oh, it doesn't concern me. Until it happened on your side, or it happened the person you will know, oh, this thing has get to me. See, look at all those things, the kidnapping, all those stuff that are happening now. Why Nigeria, when the masses won't get up? I thought today people will just people will just come out in numbers, in millions, to protest for the satanic politicians. You see, you're saying Nigeria. What is that the one that will come out? If they give them a peanut, they give them 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. They throw money on air. They throw money on there. They will shout. They just stop picking money and forgetting that something after you pick that money finish. How much did you pick? If you have family, how much to cook pot of soup now is how much? Can you use 1,000 naira to cook a pot of soup? Can you use 1,000 to cook rice and stew? Can you do that? If you're 5 family, can you use 1,000 to feed your family? Or in a month? That's why the evil things are too many in Nigeria now. You see, that's why girls now feed their family. The ladies now feed their family. Their parents will pushing their ladies out. Go and do Olosho and come and feed us. They don't even care. They have come to this extent. If you don't know that, know it now. They are pushing their daughters to go and do Olosho, to take money for them so they can feed. You see how the point Nigeria have getting to. You see, the parents will push the daughter to go and prostitute so that they can get money and bring to us, and we'll buy food to eat. So Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know. We have seen this thing. If you say now, they say, "Oh, you're trying to push them to go and buy us." Oh, we don't. The one that happened last time, so many people died. You guys are up there talking and saying, "Come to Nigeria and come." First, you'll be at the front before they will follow you. Things never go that way. Things will never happen that way. Or else you guys will wait. You guys will first you stand and say, no, this is enough. Enough is enough. They will do something. They will do something extra to know these people, because these people have known your weak points. They know Nigeria are so weak. You know, this word have said here so many times.
My brother, sorry to interject you. You see one thing that we don't do. You see, all the governors, when anytime the Boko Haram or any bandit strike, you see what they do, they send condolence. You know it? But they don't place the actual thing on how to set up a security network to protect the individuals, the citizens, the people that they swore to protect. Rather, they will say, oh, this, that. When they say state police, they did not come out to fight for it. They were silenced. Now,
yes,
there's one thing one of our brothers said, that was about 4 days ago. He said, since we have been fighting all this fight, oh, we will go out, they fight us, we come back, they arrest some people, we no go see. It has been going on for a very long time. Now the question is, who are the people that are not, that we don't see, that they pay, that they buy this presidency from? Who are the people? 2 days ago, I had an information online that one of the Sahel nations said they have the names of those that are sponsoring Boko Haram, that is affecting them in the Sahel. They have their name, and on the right time they are going to release it. We are waiting for them to help us to release it. We need to know the names of those that are underground that we don't see, so that we will shout their name to the world. We will write petition and put their name there, so that the world can know who are the people, that the owners of the country that don't want the country to be good for everybody. That is what we're fighting for now. Because there are the people that said, don't release Kanu, you must not release him. They are not the politician, no. They are not the politician. The politicians are the chess player. The person that holds the chess, we want to know. That person want to know.
My brother, you know our problem is the tribe issue. You know, we don't speak one language. You know why South Africa get it right? Because they speak one language. Okay? So now, if Nigeria can get it right, you see answers. That's language Nigeria will the way it's gonna go. But if we continue saying, oh, my brother is president, my tribe man is the president, it will never work. Because
you see, my brother, you see, I will for that tribe issue, to me now, what I'm asking for, that tribe issue, just put them aside. You put them aside. Don't just as political talk that we've known. But now we want to know in his tribe, because they are in his tribe, who are the people that sat on the ground that this country must not work.
It will still coming up. It will still coming up. That's the thing.
No. Look, let me tell you one thing. The people that play the chess game, the politicians, for them to escape beating, they will always bring the tribe issue.
You know what is going to bring us together, that is bringing us together. We, all of us, are facing the pain, we are facing the hunger, we cannot fight ourselves. Don't let them deceive you. We cannot fight ourselves.
The Black Panther, you are telling Black Panther said protest. Is it not me and you said?
See, when you look, don't allow what is going on in the media to be your basis for analyzing issue. The hunger is everywhere. The killing is everywhere. The kidnapping is everywhere. That is the unifying factors that we should hold. Let us put aside that tribe. I don't want to use that again.
Black Panther, wait. I mean protest. They will bring that protest. That's what I'm saying.
The protest, when it starts, then we all join it. Don't postulate negativity. What is going on now is that when the thing starts, you go see the politicians start to distribute money. Now money, that tribe now old school. When they always play, we beat them 2-0 in the Lagos election. We beat them in the league bet. We beat them. That means we have overcome it. We don't need to put more pressure. These people are designing new system to divide us. We are basing our own only on tribe. No. Let's wake up. We are hungry. Our children are being pie. We don't have hospital all over the country. We don't have good roads all over the country. Nigeria is failing all over the country. That should be our unifying factors. Let us stop all this. It's an old rhetoric. Let's bring a new rhetoric. We cannot feed. We cannot travel safe. We are not secure all over the country. Let us start speaking. They will hear it from the north to the west to the east. They will hear it because all of us are suffering the same breakfast they are giving every one of us. Let us stop this whole thing.
You are the speaking. People that came into this platform have been speaking. So it's horrible.
It's horrible now because we cannot say, oh, tribalism. Who they do tribalism inside hunger? Who they do tribalism inside this pie? Tell me who? Which politician they tell us, oh, then they buy this tribe, pass this tribe? Which of them, when they come out, when they talk out? The basic thing is that the tribalism itself they were the one that brought it. We have been able to manage it during the last election. To reduce it to a minimum. We can see further it by using what they are using against us. Hunger, insecurity, to push it. We can use it. What are we waiting for? What did we go to school for? Did we all go to school for nothing? We can't think anymore. The only thing we can think is tribalism. It's tribalism. They gave it to us. We have overcome it. Let's use what they want use to punish us. Let's use what they use to punish us, to unite us.
Panther, you.
Mr. Shimize, please hold on. We have Shidi White. Please, I saw you on the backstage earlier on, but you're on a dark place. You need to go buy fluorescent on and properly. Make we see your face because I believe it's your first time here. Shidi White, if you can hear me, you are still on the backstage. I saw you, but I could not visualize your face properly. You see, you still inside darkness. I don't know whether NEPA sees light for where you dey. Go on better light, make we see your face. Shidi. You know, if you dey, NEPA don't see your light for where you dey. Tell me where you dey join us from. Unmute yourself, Shidi. Where you dey join us from? NEPA did there. Which country?
Mr. Niger, what? I'm in
Yes,
Nigeria.
sir.
I'm in Nigeria.
Yo, Nepa day with you, Nepa day with you. I don't know say like Nigeria you day.
I beg, don't blame my brother, my neighbor.
No, I don't know say like Nigeria you day. Love vest.
I'm in Nigeria, brother.
Love vest, my brother. You know. I bet we could have give opportunity for Shidi to talk to us. Where you dey join us
I
from
beg, my
Nigeria?
brother, fire, Chidi, fire, I beg.
Where you
Okay,
dey
all
join
right, all
us
right.
from for Nigeria?
Thank you very much, sir. I'm joining from Benin City.
Ah, oh, we are dog pataki.
You're welcome. You're
Yes,
Talk to
the
us,
heart of
talk to us.
obedience. So
Thank you.
as
God
I
bless you.
before somehow I've also gotten a certificate of tribalism, but maybe before 2027, maybe I might have even released or tear apart my certificate of tribalism because a whole lot of things happened. In fact, it affected even my
we
mental
need
health
to
because
we need to tear that certificate. We need to tear
after
it.
after 2023 election, see a whole lot of things about my reasoning changed. So, but all the same, we keep on pushing the facts. We know that the struggle is not going to be an easy one, but we keep on fighting. So now, as Nigeria today, they say Nigeria is at 65. Now everybody is hoping like a country being at the age of 65, have they achieved? The only question I always ask people about Nigeria at 65 is Nigeria truly independent? That's question number one. And number two is the life of an average Nigerian now and under colonial masters. Which one is better? This is the question that nobody is asking and nobody is answering this question in Nigeria. Because we have a government these days that is far better for us to, if we could have been. I think the colonial masters left us so early. And then we owe away everything. In fact, I will channel every of my anger to Isaac. I don't think I'm sorry to use that word. I don't think that he can rest in peace because every blood that's been shed in Nigeria today, he's part of it. He's the major cause of the problem of Nigeria today. Nigeria was to be created to be just like a market, as a British market. Then combining water with a wine, that is something that cannot work. See, let's be factual about this thing. I'm seeing this after, in fact, after this 2023 election, that was when I go back to some certain things and check some certain histories of Nigeria, because that's when I can see it clearly that people without the same value system, they cannot coexist together as a one country. We can coexist together as a one continent, but not as one country because we don't have the same value system. Just look at me now. I'm an Igbo guy. Look at our person. See, we don't even our dressing. Looking at us alone, being created the way, yes, God created everybody equal, yes, right? Now look at both of. If you see me and the Hausa person, instantly you will know that this is from Hausa, this is from Igbo. This is how it is. It's something that's need to sink into our brain that we don't have the same value system and we don't have the same culture. As that has been that way, now the politicians now being in power have seen this thing now as okay, not just our politicians, maybe the colonial master that have organized this kind of slave trade markets as Nigeria, combining us together, manipulating us through our politicians, using these things as our major weakness. They know that my kind of thinking is not the same thing with the kind of somebody that is thinking from the north, especially using that illiteracy in the north as a major weapon. When the people are educated, when they have the knowledge, they can see the future. They can be able to know the future and think something positive. We have a lot of, forget about even just ordinarily education. We have a lot of so many educated illiterates in Nigeria, let alone uneducated. So many educated illiterates. Go and look at all those people branding themselves as professors. Just take one person as an example, as a case study. Soludo is a professor in Anambra State. P.W. was a trader, right, in Anambra State. When he was a governor, he moved Anambra from education, from wherever it was, to number one. A trader did that. Now a professor in education, a professor is a sitting governor now, moving Anambra from that position of to number 33. Go and check the record. To number 33, a professor. So it's not. So we have a whole lot of these educated illiterates in Nigeria. In political class, we have a whole lot of doctor this, doctor that, professor this, professor in corruption or what. And as Nigeria stands now, the major thing that pains me, that get me me so much angry and pained. I hope a whole lot of Yoruba people are in this space this night to hear what I'm going to say. You see, the major problem we have in Nigeria, as far as we the youth are concerned, is the Yoruba people. I'm telling you the facts. Is Yoruba people. All of us, we plan this thing now. We plan, okay, this thing has gotten to the edge. We have to react to it. If we face these people holding Nigeria in captivity, they are not up to 10 million people. In fact, I don't think that Nigeria actually know their population. You cannot tell me that 200 million people, out of the 200 million, up to even 10 million people cannot reason together and make this change happen. People that will make this change happen in Nigeria will not be up to 10 million people. But why is it that the morale is not there? There is no connectivity within that space to make it happen. So I don't think that Nigeria actually know their population, in fact, in the first place. So now, if we should plan all these things now, see, if our person now agree that we are going to fight for this thing, see, this revolution will happen. It's going to happen. And if Igbo man determine for it, it's going to happen. But at the end, a Yoruba person, when it gets to that heat, when the heat gets tough, you see them withdraw. You know this kind of thing, that we are going for a battle, you're going for a fight. When your brother is around you, motivating you, gingering you, even if you are going to die in that fight, you'll be dying happily. We could remember that there is one guy I do always remember in that answers that said that the guy, before he died, he said that you people should not give up. He said, you people should not give up. Don't allow this thing to be in vain. Before that guy died. So then at the end, what happened? The political class, they saw that this thing is moving from answers to that actual problem of Nigeria, that of bad governance. Then they introduced that tribalism. Immediately they introduced the tribalism, it will sink into the heart of a Yoruba man. If you doubt me, show me any other tribe in Nigeria except Yoruba, a man at age of 64, from 60 up, any other tribe in Nigeria that engage in tribalism. But you can see that in Yoruba. In Yoruba people, you will see it. We have to tell ourselves the truth. You will see it. Tell me, show me one other tribe that you will see somebody within the age of 60. Check out, go to Twitter. You will see it there. Go to Twitter and see it there. At the age of 60, but you see a Yoruba man, it will be as if to say it's a culture in them. They nurture it from childhood. How can a country like that work? And they claim to be the most educated. I think they're the most educated illiterates. That's how I see it. Because you cannot tell me that an educated person can be so much engaged in a tribalism to the extent of such age, to be like normal elderly person that should be advising the younger ones. You see the person that will tell you that I have Bayo Ononoga says, I have no reason to apologize for any at least law against the Igbos, as if we beg for his apology. He's even doing more harm to himself and his tribal people than good. So if you actually want to work as a nation, we work as a nation. If you don't want it, I don't even see Nigeria working together as a nation. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, tell me, there is somebody that is commenting here. I think there is one guy that was so much commenting on Nnamdi Kanu matter here, was so much like, hey, they should keep on holding him there. So many people are like that. Yes, I know. But all those people saying those things, I want you to go and listen to Nnamdi Kanu's interview with Dele Momodu. I think that interview was on 2014, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm correct, I think it should be within 2014, thereabout.
Yes, yes, I'm listening to it very well.
YouTube. Huh?
I say I've listened to it very well. It was right to the point.
You will see everything about Nigeria see, Nnamdi Kanu has the script of Nigeria. That is the truth. If you don't study to learn, see, any country that forget their history, they are bound to repeat the same mistake, and that country can never move forward. Nigeria choose to bury their history. How can such country move forward? It's not possible. You have to remember yesterday in order to not to repeat the same mistake. But Nigeria keep on repeating the same mistake because we choose to bury our history. For what? Okay, why was the history removed in the educational sector? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. How okay, if we should reason about why was there is this nuclear thing that was made during the Nigerian Civil War, that was made in the East. It was totally, everything about nuclear in Nigeria was totally banned. It was because of during that war that Igbo people discovered such thing. So all this kind of thing, okay, but other countries, they are using what they have, the kind of knowledge, some of the things. Okay, you will see NDLEA, they will ban this thing, cannabis and all those things, yes, is not good for the health, but a whole lot of countries are using that to generate revenue for their country because what? They know how to organize it and know how to use it to make the revenue. But in Nigeria here, you see that a warehouse was filled with so drugs and this and that, and all those drugs, they are still good in some other areas. They know it. They would say that they burn it down, they do this one, they do the other one. That is pure madness. Nigeria, we are losing a whole lot of things in this country that we are so dormant to even notice. So now coming back to this Nnamdi Kanu case, Nnamdi Kanu said a whole lot of things in that interview. Nnamdi Kanu mentioned that after 2 years leaving office, they would declare the raid death of Buhari. And what happened? How many years did Buhari left office before his raid death was declared? Now let me challenge anybody. How many world leaders sent condolences to Nigeria during the so-called proclamation of his death? When it was declared that Buhari was there, how many world leaders? Because they don't want to taint their image. In as much as those people, they lead us by proxy, they still don't want to stain their own image. No world leader, no reasonable world leader send any condolence to Nigeria in the so-called death of Buhari. How can that be possible? You never ask yourself why. Osibanjo said he's a pastor. Pastor for what? I'll come to that religion aspect first. Let me leave them first. Now, it was declared after 2 years. Now, then before Benue incident happened, now they kind of mentioned about something people called Ruga. What is called Ruga? Everybody should go and check about Ruga. Nobody is asking those questions about it. Now they kind of say that they want to take over your land. Okay, Kwara State, is that not a Yoruba land? Which people now is in charge of Yoruba? That Kwara State, is that not the emirs? Do we still have Oba in Kwara State? Fulani has taken over Kwara State, and that is among the things now they can't say it then. To take over, they're coming to take over your land. I'm telling you that it's theirs to take. And at the end, you people will be there fighting. Igbo must go from Lagos. Igbo must go from Lagos. Why they shout Igbo must go from Ondo? Ondo no be Yoruba land. Ibadan no be Yoruba land. Lagos that was even before the independence, it has been organized to be that way. If they want to know if Igbos will leave Lagos or not, they should open just one seaport in the east and see how many Igbos will remain in Lagos. You jump pack every headquarters of government in one place and tell us to leave. Leave where? Then leave us. Then allow us have our own country. You don't want us to have our own country. Then you will be telling us to leave. Nobody lives anywhere, and that is why Ojukwu always tell us that wherever you are, if they come to fight you, fight for yourself and defend yourself. Everybody have their reason to defend us. Okay, look at what happened in Kwara State. Security personnel came, they disarmed the local vigilante people. At the end, those terrorists came in, they did everything what they want to do it successfully and go. Nothing happened, no trace, nobody was arrested. Police came to, it was in Arise News this morning, saying the rubbish of the guy jumped down from 3-story building. My dear brothers and sisters, nobody, no matter
my brother, they even said
lady like
the
that.
girl was dead. My brother, are you listening? They even said the girl was dead before she was brought to the hospital.
Yeah, you see the kind of news that they are releasing. To believe Nigeria police is just like looking. You just see that this thing now is hell, is fire, burning fire. You just go and enter it. That is equivalent to believing Nigeria police. Why can Nigeria police look at everybody in? So they look us. In fact, they don't see us finish. They see us finish to the extent that they will look at this thing, see that this thing is unbelievable. They will come and present it to Nigerians. They will present it to Nigerians as this is what happened. What type of nonsense, useless lies is all those ones? If they don't want to release any statements, you should go and rest. After all, Nigeria, we are good at making noise on social media. After making noise, everybody go and rest. Everybody want to go heaven, but nobody want to die. That is Nigeria for you. Nobody wants to die. Who is going to pay the sacrifice? But the major thing is that fight we are running away from. As we are running away from it, it's going to meet us at our doorsteps. That is just the truth.
My brother, let me ask you a question. You made mention of tribalism by the Yorubas. Now, and you further went further when you were landing, you now said in the Ibadan, they are not speaking the way the Lagos are speaking. In Osun, they are not speaking the way the Lagosian Yoruba are speaking. Now, why did you holistically categorize all of them as tribalists instead of picking from the particular section? Because this thing, the Yoruba, if you go to Ibadan, the way the Yoruba treats the Igbo man is different. They've made together and they are running things very well. But in Lagos, it's different too. So what you said, I've already disqualified by saying disqualify your thought or your reason that the Yorubas are tribalistic. Because tribal sentiment is in every tribe, but it's in different magnitude, the way they bring it out. So I want to ask you, why did you holistically generalize it instead of picking from one part of the country?
Okay, now let me clarify this. When I was talking about the Yoruba, I was talking about the different nations. You know, Nigeria is made of major nations. Apart from when we talk about different tribes, then we'll go details to all other many other tribes in Nigeria. Then we'll talk about the 3 major nations in Nigeria, like the Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, right? I was talking about the 3 major nations. If on this context, I'm saying about Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. Then when I came to being like, okay, talking about states and like Igbo must leave Lagos stuff, that was when I mentioned about, yes, it's true, quite all right. It's just like when one special advisor to one special advisor to the Lagos states, whatever, made one kind of bigotry statement when Roosevelt went to Ibadan. Immediately, the Ibadan people reacted to it, that they don't play that kind of politics here. They accept the Igbos.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I thank you for noting that very well. That was why I asked you that question. Why do you generalize it?
Yes, sir. So see, on that context, no, even if I say that, if I should say that, I said the majority of tribalism in Nigeria is by the Yoruba people. So that does not mean that there is no minority in Yoruba people that are of good people, that are not tribalistic. But the majority, go and check it everywhere. The majority, I said, I put it up like a challenge. Anybody can come up tomorrow with the fact. How many, check other tribes at 60, from 60, you will see a man being tribalistic. Other tribes, give me any proof. If you come out tomorrow, post it, let's see. Then if you want it hundreds, I can post to Yoruba. That is what I mean. That's when on the context I mean that Yoruba people are more tribalistic than other tribes. And that is true. So we have
okay, I understand you now. I understand you clearly now.
So
all right.
Now
Thank you.
Then,
thank you, Mr. White. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm somehow done at the moment for
just
now.
summarize, just round up.
Okay, so now, my fellow Nigerians, see, everything I speak, a whole lot of things. See, a whole lot of things in my head concerning this Nigeria matter. Yeah, we are about to head to 2027. It has not started, and a whole lot of politicians have started galvanizing this or that, planning ahead of time for this or that. What will happen? Nobody. It's unpredictable, though they've already written their scripts. Now, if we, the youth of Nigeria, want to get it right, so let's Kukuma get it right once and for all. And if anybody should have any reason to convince me that we can be need to start any fight against the government, see, that Zay has to, before I myself, I'm talking about myself, before me can believe and convince any Igbo person around me that this is serious, you have to join, it has to start from the Yorubas first. Because I could remember in history, the 1966-67 coup, it was not an Igbo coup. It was a whole lot of people said, yeah, it's not an Igbo coup, until even Babangida then now write a book that is not an Igbo coup. But then it was propagated to be an Igbo coup, of which what we did not cost, what we did not even have a hand in as a then, cost us the life of millions of our people. because of lies. So now, if anything, the answers at the end, the answers was being targeted to be like Igbo people that propagated it. Meanwhile, that's a lie. The youth of Nigeria rise against the government, but immediately this tribalistic hatred is being introduced. In any time the youth want to get themselves together, instantly it will sink into the heart of every Yoruba man. So we have to correct it from that side first. It has to be corrected from the Yoruba. If they agree, if they want us to make a better Nigeria, we're gonna make it a better Nigeria. If they don't want it, I will start campaigning for the freedom of Biafra. Freedom of Biafra. You don't want a better country. I want a better country. I want a country that works. I want a country where everybody will be equal. There is nothing like the political class or the average man class. No, everybody should be held accountable by the law. If you do this, look at the kind of embezzlement that our politicians are doing. Look, there's one major point that I think Nigerians are forgetting at the moment. I expected that even just the tax reform alone, if Nigeria claims to have a whole lot of professors and this and that in Nigeria, only that this tax reform that will take effect in from 2026 alone should have raised Nigerian youth to start. See, if we have to start this, everybody will go back to being it to my own local government. I'll go and face my own local government chairman. We'll start it from there. My own governor, if he's from my local government, I'll face him in his own house. We'll go and face them one after the other. Everybody face their governor, face their local government listing. We finish. See how many will die. Blood must flow for the right thing to be done. So whenever we are ready for it, whenever we are ready to, you're a Christian, you want to see Jesus, you go and see Jesus. You are a Muslim, you want to see Prophet Muhammad or what's it, you must first die. So die for a good cause and not for just dying for nonsense, dying sick. Some people are just dying like a fowl. It's better to die in the battlefield than dying in cold blood, being killed by a bandit while you are sleeping. Somebody will come and light up your fire. While you are walking along the road, they will ambush you, dismantle you, everything. You have, as a youth, another youth like this, you people are suffering in the same country, we lay arms on you and finish you for nothing. If we want to fight this fight, we have to fight it straight away. And for us to start it, please, let's talk to our Yoruba brothers. The educated ones that are the ones that still have their brain intact. They have to speak to those
My
grown-ups.
brother, they will come after you. They will tear you apart.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
brothers and sisters. I appreciate for the
Mr.
time given
White.
to me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you can turn off your camera and still stay behind. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Black Panther. Good evening, my Dr. Chief Oyeze Chimezie. God bless you.
Welcome, my brother.
Yeah. And the people on the comment section, you guys are doing great. Help us to like and share this message to go far. Nigeria needs this kind of message at this time. Good evening, everyone. Let's start with this way. Today, they say we are 65. My brother Chimezie and Black Panther. A man or a woman at 65 who live his life or her life from the age of 18, struggling to 65 and could not make anything. What do you call that kind of person?
A fool of 40. He's a fool forever.
So you see the President Tinubu sitting down and talking trash to people, gullible people will just sit down and listen. One thing I just want to speak today to Nigerians, and I want to appeal to God Almighty. Nobody can question God. They say He should. Who are still dying. Go to Benue State.
We are not be hearing you. We are not be hearing you.
Okay, can you hear
Now
me?
network is back. His network is back.
Oh, sorry. A call came in.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, you're good. You're good now.
All right, thank you, sir. It was a call that came in, that was why. So, what I'm appealing to God, people are dying in Benue State. People are dying in Zamfara. People are dying. These are still children of God. Will God allow because He's showing mercy to wicked people? When I see people who are ruling us, which they know, these people, God Almighty know they are criminals. He knows they are bad people. He knows how many lives they are taking. But God still showing them mercy at the expense of other of His innocent children. Our Father, you will not allow Nigerians to finish now because you like bad people. We want to give them long time to repent at the expense of millions of Nigerians. Father, we are crying out. It's painful what we are seeing in our country. People cannot see food to eat. People are struggling to eat even one time a day. Some women, breastfeeding parents, are struggling because they don't have food to eat to feed their children, to breastfeed their children. But we have a country where one politician will steal billions of nairas to go abroad and buy a house. As I'm talking to you, they are still stealing. All these things is going on. Papa God, show us mercy and don't allow these wicked people continue in power at the expense of your own children. Look across the country of Nigeria. Kidnapping is going on. Innocent children, that you love your children, every blood you created, you love it. At the expense of what? These wicked politicians. What is happening in the in Kwara State today is all sponsored by politicians. What is happening in Zamfara State is sponsored in Benue State. There are people in the military, in government, which they have acknowledged that they have Boko Haram, they have all of them in their means. These people are just taking the life because of political gains, what they want to achieve. And Nigerians, we are losing lives. Well, who will question you, God? But show us mercy and take these people away. We cannot continue to wake up every day crying in Nigeria that we are losing people. Tomorrow morning, this night, as I'm talking to you, the criminals are on the road, they are kidnapping people. There are ones you don't even, it doesn't come to internet. The people will go JJJ and carry their millions that have money, they don't want people to know, and go and pay. It's going on, it has become a lucrative business in Nigeria. And these politicians are coming out telling us trash. What have you achieved? You are telling the youth that you have a plan for them. What is NEFON you are talking about? How many students can have access to this NEFON? Are you putting a plan on ground? What did you put in place? The graduate that finished the youth service this year, which job? How many of them have seen job to do? So what are you giving people to go to school and come out without a job? You don't have any plan. You are not building factories. You are chasing out companies. You are frustrating the people. You are not making enabling environment for businesses, SME to strive. Nothing is thriving in our country. And the people are suffering. You will come to say, this is what you are doing to the youth. Do you have plan? The youth you are chasing around the internet, they are making money on social media. You are pursuing them. You call them Yahoo. You give them tax. You are not making any enabling environment apart from the one you want to pick to pay them to come and attack people on social media. So whatever thing those ones are talking, it is not a problem. It is not cyberbullying. But the new people who are talking and criticizing the government, how can you force people? One man who is doing something that is right, you don't need people to come and be telling people what you are doing. The people of Nigeria will see this is the good work you are doing, and they will praise you. Why would you want to force all celebrity? Everyone that has big followers on social media must push your negative agenda. If people do not speak about you, they become the enemy of the APC-led administration. What is happening in our country? You have to force them to come. What are you forcing people to come and do? I am going on the street, I'm seeing beggars everywhere. You go on the hospital, people are dying. There is no doctor to attend to them. There is no air care that is accessible in the rural area. So what are you doing that is affecting the life of a common man? Now, this is the area I will not come to the people of Nigeria. It no concern you, no concern you. They are doing PVC registration today. INEC is doing it. How many of you have gone there to register for the PVC? You will say, no, your vote is not going to count. Even if your vote is not going to count, you vote or you do not vote. The few people will come. How many percent did President Tinubu they declare him? It's less than 20% of Nigerians. He's rolling us today. His policy is affecting you that said you are not going to step out. The decision of these least people among us in society with low IQ, you are leaving them at the corridor of power. You left them from the beginning. They have their breeding ground. They started growing. You see them like Agboro. You first of all, you give them position of councillor. They become councillor. You leave them. You know that these people in your village square, you people will not even give them a position of a PRO or let me say town crier because of their character. But that same people, you people will allow them to be your councillor. You allow that man you know cannot hold any position in your own family where he comes from because you know he's a criminal. You know he's a bad person. That person will become your local government chairman. Come to become your senate, become your governor, get to the president. Nigeria. When are we going to wake up to see this? It no consign you, no consign you. What thing concern me to come out? You sleep in your house because you no see food eat. Death come, he pick you. Because of too much thinking, pressure from your children, you have children, food no day for them to eat. You lie down, blood pressure, take your life. You know, if you come out, hold your leaders accountable. Do the right thing. You are not, you know, concern, you know, concern. But the policy is affecting you. That is why I'm telling every one of you in Nigeria, rise up today and wake up. If you do not participate, go first, take your PVC, get what you want to vote. Don't mind the narrative they are pushing that they have already written results. They are making you weaker. They are distracting you. They don't want you to participate so that they will use you like yes, Wike went to Port Harcourt. People do not come out to vote. He manufactured vote that even when he was a governor, he could not get in Obiakpo as his general vote that won him as a governor from the whole River State. But he manufactured it in Obiakpo for local government election that River State people do not participate. That is what
My brother, speak more on this issue. God will bless you.
this is where we are having this problem. They are pushing us back. They don't want you to come out. And if we continue to say, you know, consign us, I no go get my PVC, I no want vote again. My brother, the policy of these useless people, you call your leaders, will haunt you in the hospital, in the road you drive, when the Nigeria is not safe, when people are going more deeper into poverty. Even your own son that you give birth to will haunt you, will plan for people to pick you and make money. The children you give birth, your own brother will come to you. Will be like a jungle where animals hunt each other. You don't know what is coming in our country. If all of you to open your eyes and know where these people are driving us to. One thing many of you do not understand, the population is increasing. As I'm talking to you, many people are climbing 18. Many are climbing. Next month, many will climb again. There is no job. The society is expanding. People are giving birth. Then more companies are leaving. More population are coming and job is not there for people to do. See, what we are saying today about kidnapping is a chance thing to come in future. If we don't wake up and stop these people. Don't tell me it don't concern you. You don't want to participate in election. You don't want to hold your leaders accountable. You don't want to call them out when they are doing something wrong. You say, I made them no come by me. Whether you they sleep, death come, it pick you, you die. You are going on the bad road their fair policy have done. The accident that happened, it by you. Anywhere you dare, Boko Haram will come and take everybody away. Why not step out? Why not move out from that your comfort zone and said anything that will happen? That is why I always use reference of these three leprous men who were at the gate that they chase them out. They don't have any place to go. They push them to the wall. And they decide to say, let us go and die in the camp of our enemy. They brought liberation to their kingdom. They got their freedom. Nigerians, don't keep allowing these people pushing you to the wall. Then you will find a place to dig the wall and pass through. Instead of you to stand up and say, no. Let us get involved from the local government, every area, the rural area, get involved in politics, get involved in decision making. You are intelligent, you are the best. You come out with first class. But how can you allow an Agboro to become your governor, making wrong policy? Look at what is happening in other places. Look at the scam they are doing us. Open day in a Edo state, somebody standing there, came abroad, we have people inside sitting down, where we have professors, people with doctorate degree, deceiving them of how many investment he has brought because they have the list among them ruling them. If not, for some people say, let us go and make research and see these places. This is the kind of country we have today. We have the list among us, manipulating, wasting our resources. And we are there dying and crying. It no concern you. You are sitting back. Then lastly, before I leave the stage for Oga Jonathan to speak, the British government, the United States government, and the French government, you people are pretending as if you have abandoned Nigeria, you have given us independence. But you are through the back door still manipulating Nigeria. Why not come back and take back Nigeria? Let us know where. Come out openly through the front door and let us know that you want to manage us again. Nigeria will openly welcome the British government. They will welcome United States, open door. Take over the Nigeria. Why do you allow the worst people among us? You know these people profile, that they are criminals in your country. You know how much deeds they have done. Why do you make them our president? Why do you make them our decision maker? Why do you make them our governors? Why are you doing us like this? You are hiding behind, picking the worst among us to continue to rule us. And you are caging us, telling us that we have freedom. You are still our master. You are still the one manipulating. Please come back and colonize Nigeria. Let Nigeria people be happy. They will welcome you back instead of this pattern. It's affecting a lot of our people in our country.
No, I disagree with you. Make them no come back, I beg.
Let them come back. Ogachi Meze, let them come back. If they come back today and say they are the things they will do, you will benefit. Your passport, you need to spend money to go to their country. It may not be that way anymore. They will make it your economy work. You will not have these useless people. We will not have criminals ruling us. If the British government are taking over Nigeria today, do you think we will see these corrupt politicians, they will not deal with them? Let's say they carve us put under the British again, not using this pretending of a Commonwealth nation. We don't need those Commonwealth nations you are doing. Come out openly and control the thing you are doing openly. So that let Nigeria know. Let me allow Mr. Jonathan to speak, please, sir. Go ahead, sir. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Labo, thank you very much. I greet you. God bless you. Mr. Elvis, you are there. I greet you. God bless you greatly. I know you are watching and listening with one eye.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't so.
Ekbele.
You watch that
I know they follow with one eye. So I greet you, fellow panelists. God bless you all greatly. Mommy Diaspora, once again, you're welcome and God bless you greatly. I greet all the commenters and all the callers as well. God bless you all abundantly. You're welcome. You see, the reason I was listening to the broadcast because I was busy, but I was listening to the broadcast and I was thinking, I hope that I will finish before the end of the broadcast so that I can join. So when I was rounding up, I was listening to, that was when the caller, in fact, what made me eventually to decide to join the platform today, I was listening to Chidi White, Valentine. I hope he's still listening. I hope he's still listening.
He's right here.
Everything he said, I disagree with him entirely, in its entirety. And I know that Mr. Black Panther made an attempt to bring him online, like give him a chance. He still faltered further. I disagree with him entirely. And I think that he spoke from a position of ignorance, pretty much. Ignorance is not a bad thing. It simply means what you don't know. That's just what it means. He spoke pretty much from the position of ignorance. And first of all, when people are talking about tribalism, I've said it here on this platform. I'm not going to stand here and people will come, denigrate Yoruba tribe, not any tribe for that matter. It doesn't have to be Yoruba nation. If we denigrate even the Hausa people without facts of what we all know, I will confront you with what I know to be fact and to be true. You denigrate the what do you want to the other tribes? Whether you go to, you talk about even the Igbo people, Edo people, any tribe, the Delta people, anywhere, if you denigrate them without facts, I would, unless I don't know. If I don't know, I'll keep my mouth shut. If I know, I'll confront you with facts. Everything this guy said there today, you just misled listeners. You misled Nigerians, and we need to set the record straight. Period. I've said it on this platform over and over again. People will say seaport, build one seaport in Calabar, build one seaport in East, whether the Igbo. That's flat wrong, flat out wrong. I said it's flat out wrong. Yes, it will improve maybe some few percentages of people moving their businesses, but to say it will have an impact on people, it's flat out wrong. It again, because you don't know. If you are a businessman, you want to sell your product. Even if they open 3 ports in the East, an average Eastern Nigerian man, Igbo man, will still prefer to be in Lagos. Why? Simple economic reason. Population. You can produce all your product, all you like there in the East. Are they going to eat it? Do you have the population? Unless you want to remain mediocre, unless you want to remain small, fine. The population there will carry your business for you. You can sell it for them there. But if you want to grow, you really want to be big, you still have to come to that part, this part of Nigeria we call Lagos. Yes. Population number 1. Economic factor, the pocket, what is in the pocket of people. People have more disposable income in Lagos. Yes. These are facts. What you sell ₦1 in Lagos, you dare not to go in another part of Nigeria. In order for you to be successful as a businessman, you have to sell it for 70 kobo or 85 kobo. These are business reasons why people are there in Lagos. It's not just only, that is not just the only reason. And let's leave Nigeria alone. Let's take major economies of the world. Let's take the United States. The major port in United States of America, where goods comes in, you will take the New York port, you will take New York, you will take California. So, does that mean
Maryland?
Maryland, that's still part of the New York axis, you know. I ship goods. I know when I deliver goods to New York port. See today. See, that does not mean that there are no ports in Florida. The Florida will not say that, okay, everything must come to Florida, to the port in Florida or in Louisiana. They won't say that because the population there still matters in New York, in California. Then you can now distribute your goods all over, wherever you want to distribute your goods. So the idea of seaport, it is from the position of ignorance. So please, Nigerians, bury it. It will improve the Nigerian economy. There's no doubt about that, because businesses will be spread across Nigerians. People will have more jobs. Some people will move their businesses to the east because it becomes easier for them. They don't have to face the bottleneck of dealing with transporting their goods from Lagos to Calabar, from Lagos to Enugu, from Lagos to Owerri, or to Nnewi, or to Onitsha. It will reduce the cost for some people. But majorly, please forget about that. That's not the case.
Please, sorry. Please, can I interject a little bit, sir? Sorry.
And
can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sir. Yeah, I'm the Chidi White, yes, the guy that spoke that you refer to. And I would like for us to have this conversation set straight. Now, my challenge to you is, I made an open challenge here that you should give me a proof of any other tribe from 60 years above that engage in tribalism other than the Yorubas.
Coming there now. I'm coming there. It is you that is running faster than your shadow now. I'm coming there. Wait. Then it's my turn now. Now you have spoken. I've seen your point. I gave you time to speak. So don't let us waste time. And then you have.
I know. Sorry. Again, there is this other question I want to, because on the point you are on at the moment. Let me ask you a question. You said that when I mentioned about the seaport to be opened in other areas, right? When we talk about decongesting Lagos, when I started, I used seaport as a case study in Lagos as an example. There is a lot of other things. You can see, you know it, that every government headquarters are in Lagos. You know it. So, okay, now, if you should, let me use that seaport again as a case study. Just as you mentioned, it's gonna, if they create more seaports in other areas, it's gonna create more job opportunities, right? It's gonna establish more businesses in other areas. People will still move away. That is the same thing we are talking about. If they decongest Lagos, Lagos.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you want to ask a question or make a comment. So because of time, time is not our friend here. So let me use my time efficiently. I heard you. See, again, the reason why I disagree with you on that, if you stop at what you are saying, no problem. If you had stopped at what you just said now, it is fine. It makes economic sense, economic argument, which is okay. But the problem with people is that Lagos will dry up, that there will be no more businesses in Lagos. You don't need to go there. If you stop you make the argument that,
no, Lagos can't dry up now.
That the argument, you see the argument, you see the people that are talking. Let me flow, please. Let me flow.
Yeah, please, Mr. Jonathan. Some seconds, let me tell you something, please. That thing is lie. We moved down from Idumota to Trade Fair. Up to today, Idumota still remain the way it was when we left.
Exactly. It's not going to, you see, but that it will create economic activity, it will spread it across the country, there will be job creations everywhere, fine. But the idea that, because when people are, now, let me now go to the issue of tribalism, and I will tie it with this economic point as well. People that in one mouth, in one breath, they will be talking about seaport and economic factors, and they will still be talking about tribalism in another mouth, with another set of mouths, not even 2, 3. Because if you say you are moving businesses from one part of Nigeria, Lagos now, to be specific, you are moving it to the east, there will be seaport there. What you are saying in that regard is even tribalism at its best, that businesses will move, people will move. That is still, it is still tribalism you are playing. You cannot eat your cake and have it. And when you say Yoruba people are tribalistic, that is also flat out wrong. I don't know where you are coming from. When you went further, you said, I think that was when Mr. Black Panther came in. In your response, you went further again. You said majority. What is your statistics? Which number? Where did you get that from? Majority. You just throw the word majority out there in this very crucial, sensitive subject matter. Backing it up with nothing. For me, I disagree. If you say that, if we just want to talk for the sake of talking, I might as well say that the Igbo people are tribalistic. And I will throw facts on the table. If you want to play that card, we can play it. That they are also tribalistic. And if you want to say, wait, see, the idea that Yoruba people are tribalistic, it is flat out wrong. You see what is happening in the East today? The politics they are playing, it is the same politics that Yoruba people are playing. In Nigeria, in 2023, Mr. Peter Obi came out, the best candidate in Nigeria. The people that have clout within your Eastern people there, till today, they are not backing him up. They are his worst enemy. The Yoruba people, the people that have political clout, I'm not talking of political jobbers, political clout, they back Mr. Peter Obi up. So when you are talking of tribalism, that Yoruba people are tribal, please bury it. It is absolutely wrong. When you talk of political jobbers, people who will sell even their mother for a pot of porridge, as you have them in Yoruba land, you have them in amongst the Igbo, you have them amongst
everywhere nowadays.
You have them among the Northerners. So don't come out and say Yoruba. Please don't use that word. It is even divisive in itself. Totally divisive. Yoruba people are tribalistic. Who says? The way you have them there, you have them in the Igbo, you have them all over the space in Nigeria. As we speak today, in the Nigerian National Assembly, those that are there, give me one of them that have political clout there that is directly or indirectly supporting their own. If it is not money, what they will eat, even when they know that that is what will change Nigeria, even change their own lot for the better, they still are not supporting.
Okay, Jonathan, sorry, I want you to make reference to this Tinubu regime and the past president regime. What Yorubas were saying and now what the Hausas are saying. Are they not the same thing? I want you to throw more light on it so that you kill this tribalism issue that every tribe in Nigeria, they have tribal problem.
See, please, can you people, because he's so much referred on my points, can you people give me a few seconds to still reply him?
Please go ahead. Okay, you have the right to, you have the right now. You have the right, okay. Because I'm saying that everything you said earlier on, with respect to, and I know that you are coming from that position of what you believe you know, but which to me, I believe they are not facts. And I've given you example with respect to the seaport, with respect to Yoruba, majority of them being tribalistic. It is not so. Okay.
Okay.
And what is when you now, okay, go ahead.
Okay, now listen, please don't take me out of my words. I said that if seaport should be in the east now, there will be nothing that much pressure on Lagos, and that is facts. You know it is fact. I did not say that Lagos will dry up. That Lagos will dry up came out from your mouth. Now, not from me. I did not say that Lagos will dry up. It's to decongest.
You know what? I'm the one that narrowed it down to Lagos. In fact, what you said was even worse. Because what you people say, what people always say, like this kind of statement, I'm not hearing it for the first time. I've heard it over and over again, and my response is not going to change. It's the same thing I'm saying today. I said to people who have said, even Magnus Oraka on this platform, I spent almost 20 minutes to confront him. 2 days later, he corrected. Listen, 2 days later, he corrected himself. The videos are there. On that day, Mr. Elvis said there that Magnus Oraka is sure that he's listening. 2 days later, he corrected himself. In fact, I made it better when I narrow it down to Lagos. Well, what you are doing is you generalize the whole Yoruba people. And that's what people will say, that the Yoruba, axis, the Southwest, we just drive.
By saying majority.
So should I go? Should I go on?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Then you came to the area of when I said the tribalistic area. I put it to you as a challenge, and you have to defer this fact. I said, give me a point of from other tribe, from 60, involved in tribalism, if not Yoruba. Give me that fact. And I will ask you, go into your phone, go and Google it, or go and check anywhere you want to make your research. Who introduced tribal politics in Nigeria? How did it start? Who introduced tribal politics in Nigeria? You say I'm not coming with facts. I want to come with facts, right? Then check it and give us the answer here. I will be glad if we see that. If you want to get it right, see, we need to first go back to where the cause of the problem in order to get it right. If you want to get it right, let's go and get it right. If you don't want to get it right, let's stop living in delusion, thinking that we are not. See, there are some things.
Wait now. Before I go further, so you are staying on the position that Yoruba people are tribalistic, correct?
Majority are tribalistic.
That's the wrong.
Truth. And even the elderly ones are involved in it.
And then you now said, wait now. And then you now said that I should give you fact of other tribes in Nigeria that are tribalistic. When you say Yoruba people are tribalistic, from the age of 60. Let us have civic conversation. When you say Yoruba people are tribalistic, you are demanding from me examples of other tribes in Nigeria that are tribalistic, but you fell short to give one example here on this platform of Yoruba people that are tribalistic. Give me one, I will link it to your people.
I told you the person that started political tribalism is Awolowo. Go and check it. Go and check me. I've given you one. Then go and check
tribalism. The person that also played tribalism was Nnamdi Azikiwe. Let's go there.
Now,
give me the
wait. Let me come in here. Bros, let me come in here.
What are you talking about?
See, my brother.
Black Panther, wait.
Wait, let me correct him.
You will do. Wait. These are the people that you see all over the internet putting out nonsense. And this is not helping us. Obafemi Awolowo was the first tribalistic person. Nnamdi Azikiwe was not tribalistic. Abi?
Give me the facts.
In 1979, let's talk history now. Let's talk.
Yeah.
When in 1979, why is it not Nnamdi Azikiwe? Why did Nnamdi Azikiwe want to stay alone with his party, NPP? He stood alone on his own there. He was not ready to work with Obafemi Awolowo so that both of them can capture the north, the southwest and the southeast. He played the major role to ensure that they stay far apart from each other. If that is not tribalism, you will tell me what tribalism is.
Okay, Jonathan, wait.
That's Nnamdi Azikiwe and Nnamdi Azikiwe.
Let me correct this. Let me correct my brother White. My brother White. Let me correct you. You see, if you want to study history, there's one thing they call amalgamation.
Yes, I know.
On that context of amalgamation, you cannot derogate tribalism to Awolowo because he came from a tribe to amalgamate with the West and in the North. So when he has his own party, he cannot go and move somebody from North to come and be in the West to politic with him because we are practicing regional system of government. Every region hold its own. Nadazikwe hold its own. Sadana hold its own. Awolowo held its own. So on that understanding, you are very, very wrong. You cannot say Awolowo. Awolowo did not say to the public, hey, I'm a Yoruba man, vote for me. He never said so. Zik never said, oh, I'm an Igbo man, vote for me. You got to understand the system that was played, and you got to understand the amalgamation, and you got to understand when tribalism started playing its role in Nigerian politics. Those are different things entirely. So, but you just roughly muddle up Nigeria history.
Mr. Black Panther,
that's the problem I'm having. You got to go back and study very well.
Please, let me ask you another question. Let him respond. Which party was Alex Ekweme? If you are talking about people who really want Nigeria to come together, which party was Alex Ekweme in 1979? I'm asking Mr. Chidinwe, Chidi White. Alex Ekweme. Alex Ekweme, that in his book, he wrote, during the Civil War, he left his property in Lagos. The Yoruba man, when he came back, the man was collecting his rent for him for the entire period of the war.
And he gave him back all the money collected.
All his money entirely, with all the interest, he was just putting it in the bank account. He gave him back.
Even Odumegu property in Lagos, they gave him back all the property.
The same Alex Ekweme was the vice president of Nigeria. He was the vice president under Shehu Shagari. Alex Ekweme, the two Igbos, so Alex Ekweme went MPN as if we stand alone, and you are talking of unity. You people are disunited. Damn you.
No, let me even add this to Oga Jonathan. You see the Ojukwu father's properties in Lagos. The Lagosian did not. Sorry, let me land this one, please. Sorry. The Lagos Zik Papa property, the entire property worth nowadays worth over 4 billion. The Yorubas did not take the property. They handed over the property through Babangida. They handed back all the property that was taken during the Civil War back to Odumegu. So where does that tribalistic content come from that you were speaking? You got to go back and learn the history very well. Very, very well. A lot of people have muddled the history of Nigeria. You got to go and study it very well.
Black Panther.
Thank you, sir.
Black Panther. Can you hear me? If you allow me quickly, maybe I just drop this. Greetings to everyone, Mr. Elvis and everybody. You see Mr. Jonathan coming and myself coming, not because we want to side our tribe, but just to probably put some context in. My brother, you miss Nyan, but hopefully you can learn.
Give us our mandate. We lost you.
Maybe in my network. Sometimes they cut. Like what happened to you? So let me just round up so that my brother will understand. See, my brother, if you go and read the book called Because I Was Involved, because Ojukwu Naira Abi, yes, it's Ojukwu that wrote it. Because I was involved. I think it's Ojukwu. It's long, more than 25 years ago that I read it. You will see how explained it. In total is inside. So you a lot of history. You yourself, you said it that why did they remove history in a country where we don't need to repeat ourselves the same mistake? You have not even answered that question you asked. Why did they remove it? It is because of what you have spoken now. They want you to be speaking it. They want you to make mistake so that they can take advantage of your mistake and capitalize on it politically and get stronghold. That is what you are doing now here. Because they drop out history. Most of you that were born, people that were born in 60s and 70s, they all read the history in school. But those who were born in 80s, they never had that opportunity to read the history of Nigeria, taught well by their teachers. That is it. So when you come from the context of, this party was formed in the West, and this party was formed in the East, and party was formed, you remember it was Zik that brought about the coming together, which was pre-arranged by the colonial master. But Zik now forced it because Sadana refused. And I want to give his own that this thing what we are doing, we've not done it well, though. So we are just geographically, aligning, but we have not come together to say we are a country. That was why Awolowo said it. And Zik did not understand what Awolowo said. It made sense not to understand what Sadana said. He knew Sadana talk, but he doesn't want to put it, to bring it as a statement. But when later he understood, that was why he brought his own statement out, that if what these two men have said, and we refuse to put the alignment together very strongly and have a constituted body, we will end up being worse than Congo. Go and read that book so that you learn it. You don't see a men of wisdom don't just talk in a plain word. They put wisdom down. So when you talk about tribalism on that context where you came from, you are wrong.
It is also
you are wrong.
So it is also.
I went a little bit off when I went to do something, sorry. But when I came back, I was like a whole lot of all these kind of things. Sorry, I wasn't consistent here. So please, on the regards of the area of how this tribalism, tribal politics started, like I just put it up like a challenge. I'm telling you, see, nobody knows it all. Let's not thwart history. All these things everybody is saying here. If anybody is gonna come out, give it to like being it tomorrow, that you'll be telling me, read so article on this, on that. Let's find out the root of that tribal politics. I can still give you an article to go and read about in Vanguard in June.
My brother, name your article. My brother, wait. So wait. You name your article.
You will stay enlighten yourself. Nobody knows
No,
it.
my brother, name your article and tell us who wrote it.
And you could not dissect it so much well.
My brother,
give me an article.
My brother,
read about this.
Name your
then
article.
I will dissect it with my. Then we'll give each other.
It is
how this tribal
like
politics.
See,
that's number one. Then I put up a challenge, another challenge.
Okay, Jonathan, let me ask him a question.
Show me another tribe that they are from the age of
60. Let me ask him a question. My brother White, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, please? Okay, I want to ask you, while you were in your high school, were you taught history?
When I was in high school?
Yes.
No.
Thank you. When I was in high school, from primary to high school, I was taught history.
Yeah.
It was not. Wait, my brother. Wait. It was not adulterated. I came from the empire when it was an empire, Yoruba Empire, the Benin Empire, and the Songhai Empire. Later to the Ghana Empire. That was where I started. So, my brother, you got to learn. Wait, may I finish with that? You got to learn from us. You got to learn from us. And those books that you read, that you wrote, those books are adulterated. Go and read your Ojukwu book, because I was involved.
If you
go and read it.
If you let me
have you read the book about the 5 months?
Wait,
The time when people were orchestrating the noise of attacking 1966 to be an Igbo coup. Do you ever read the book Five Measures by Nzogo?
It was never an Igbo coup. We said it here. It was never an Igbo coup. We said it here.
White, Mr. Chidi White. Wait.
Then when the people was propagating that, what did you tell them?
We were saying that it wasn't an Igbo coup. Even IBB said it was not an Igbo coup.
Mr. Chidi White, see, I'm not going to go into this rabbit hole. When you are using when you are using articles as examples, it fell short of the kind of conversation that I want to. If you want to reference article, let me tell you the way it is. You reference article on the spot. On the spot. You don't reference article, tell me to go and read it. And let me give you the example why. Every article written by Ononuga today, I hope you know who Ononuga is, Tinubu's chief spokesman. Every article he wrote today is in support of Tinubu. 10, 15, 20 years later, somebody will be telling another person, go and read Ononuga's article, because it's all lie. Everything is written is all lie. So people can write articles to suit their own whims and caprices at a given point in time. So article is not something you rely on. If you want to reference it, you reference it at a point in time. Like now, you will tell me this article. You will not tell me to go and read. If you tell me a book, I can go and grab the book, because books normally research are done, a lot of work are done. Then you can compare and contrast what you read there, in that book with other historical facts. But articles, no, I'm not going to go into that link, because people write what suits them. If you say what Daniel Bwala is writing today, I believe you know who Daniel Bwala is. He writes so many. I don't think a week will pass that you will not see that Daniel Bwala writing on a column in one of the Nigerian major newspapers. So you will tell somebody 20, 40, 20, 25 years time, go and read Daniel Bwala article. What he talked about Tinubu, it was all true. Of course, what everything he says is not true. So forget about that. Let's just stay on fact that, see, this idea that Yoruba people are tribalistic is false. Please don't bury it. It is, see, I've spoken to Yoruba people, many Yoruba people in the last 2-3 years alone, 2022 to date. And what the people that are not supporting Mr. Peter Obi, I can tell you for a fact that all of them, without exception, this is the reason. This your position is the reason why. Because they will tell you.
Now listen.
Your position is that you cannot trust an Igbo man. They will tell you that you cannot trust an Igbo man. That when you support an Igbo man, and yet, that majority that you are using against the Yoruba people, I will use it in favor of Mr. Peter Obi, that majority of Yoruba people supported Mr. Peter Obi. If it is tribalism,
now listen. The question I want to ask about this whole thing is: do you know that in 2003 thereabout, the presidential race? Do you know Ojukwu was in the card, right? Ojukwu was in the picture, right? And Ojukwu is the person that the Igbos respect the most.
Which election are you talking about? Which one?
Presidential.
2020 what?
2003.
2003.
When Ojukwu came under Abga.
I said 2003.
Now Abga now.
Okay.
Now. Yes, now. Ojukwu was in the picture, right? Then the Igbos, who did we vote for? Go and check the election in 2003. Who did we vote for? Ojukwu was the most respected in Igbo land. But we did not even vote for them.
That's your own example from your own.
No.
Wait now.
Let him land.
Please give me a chance to respond to him quickly.
No, Oga Jonathan, I never finish now. Let him finish.
He's trying to lay the foundation.
No, let him finish. He never land. There's somewhere it's going.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Mr. White,
Obasanjo we voted
are
for.
you done? Mr. White.
No, White, continue, I beg. It's very interesting. Let it land.
No,
Mr.
what
White.
is it?
What
Black Panther, wait. This
you
is
ask
what he
a
was trying to
question?
say.
Sorry,
This is the foundation he was
What
trying to lay. He
sorry,
was trying to lay
Eko.
the foundation that
Yeah, let him
Sorry,
finish
Eko
because
entered my
he's
phone
trying to
then.
lay a
Sorry. Can I
foundation.
talk?
We can see it.
I
Okay,
thought
Black
it was
Panther, hold on. Chidi. Chidi, go ahead.
Yeah. So, so now, do you know that, this is the major problem I don't have with, see, the Yoruba people. That is the truth. They do believe it that to be that, oh, we could have still supported you people. It's because of this thing you people said. Instantly, that tribal sentiment will sink into them. Just like after the 2023 election, presidential election, instantly that tribal politics was introduced before the governorship election, and it instantly sank into them. Exactly the same thing you're just saying now. A whole lot of my people that was before in support of P2B, because of this kind of statements like you people that you are making now, they can no longer support him because of, did they
yes,
actually have that
yes,
vision
and
of
that's
to
correct.
get
And
Nigeria better? If you say they
that's
have it,
correct.
see, they
There's
cannot
nothing wrong.
easily
There's nothing
digest
wrong.
this kind
There's
of
nothing wrong.
mentality,
There's
and
nothing
this is
wrong
the
with that.
difference.
You cannot fault that. You can't fault
Wait
it.
now.
Whichever way you try to, you cannot fault that.
Now,
See,
and that
let
is
me
the
tell
truth.
you.
And
Wait,
what
wait. Now you are
me now
debating
as
now.
an Igbo
That's
man,
why
I
I
will
want
tell
to
you,
correct. See, wait,
I-
wait now. Wait. When you said that in 2003,
then
wait now, Odumeku Ojukwu was on the ballot. The Igbo people voted for PDP. You want to talk politics? You think that Igbo people, they vote, these are political jobbers. They canvass, they bought votes to get their people. The problem we're still having today, to vote the other way because of what they will eat, not because of ideological reasons. So tribal sentiment or tribalism has nothing to do with it. Okay, with that vote in 2003.
it gets
In
see.
2007,
Let me
wait,
no.
yeah, in 2007, when you talk of the Yoruba people too, you have a Yoruba man on the Yoruba people still went ahead and they still went ahead. They voted for Yaradua. PDP claimed the whole southwestern states. PDP claimed the whole southwestern states. If it were to be tribalism, why would they go? Why would they? So see, it is those politicians.
Who is the Yoruba? Who is the Yoruba man in that ballot in 2007? Who is the Yoruba man in that ballot?
What are you talking? A Yoruba man in the person of President Olusegun Obasanjo, okay, was not on ballot, but was backing Yaradua. The Yoruba man.
I said, who is a Yoruba man in the ballot in 2007? Tell me the person, the Yoruba person in ballot in 2007.
There was no Yoruba. You are not talking about. See, it is not about. You don't understand Nigerian politics. I think they ask you a very fundamental question.
See, I understand this thing.
You don't have
there's a point we need to get to.
Ballot. Wait now. You don't have to be in the ballot in Nigerian politics for you to carry weight. That is why they can dump non-entity on Nigerians across Nigeria, state level, federal level. Okpeyolo can emerge as a governor, a man who cannot even pronounce standard English words to become president. It is the people that are backing. They are more prevalent, they are more relevant, more important than the people that you see on the ballot. Okay? That is Nigerian politics for you. Forget about the face they put on the ballot.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan and Mr. White. Yeah, one thing, Mr. White, can you hear me? One thing I want you, Mr. Jonathan,
let me tell you, the only time in Nigerian history, was 2023, when the face on the ballot matters.
I can hear you, bro.
Which was Mr. Peter Obi, regardless of people that are backing. No major politician that has political clout in Nigeria was backing Mr. Peter Obi, yet he won the election. Because why? That old political gimmick or political game that they play was buried. It didn't hold water in 2023. But those ones that you are going back in 2003, 2007, it is who that is on the it is the
Okay,
person that
Mr. Jonathan, can I come in
backing
now?
the candidate that
Mr.
matters,
Jonathan.
not the candidate.
Alabo, enter, talk.
Mr. Jonathan, I just
Yeah.
want to, if we continue like this, I know Mr. White will not accept you disagree for what we want to
No,
talk about
Alabo,
tribal.
he doesn't need to accept, but he need to know.
I know, but I just want to put them to understand one thing. If we are talking about tribalism and who is talking about every region in Nigeria, taking us back in 1963, even when we brought our constitution, what kind of government, when we adopt those pattern of government we want, regional government, what are we interpreting to the people? Is it not to say, okay, you rule your tribe, continue their way? The Usman Danfodo with the Tafa Balewa, they have their own agenda. Awolowo have their own agenda. Nnamdi Azikiwe have their own agenda. Everybody we are separated doing a tribal politics. It was like that right from the beginning when we start. That is why now it's difficult for us to push it away because our fathers said, no, there is nothing like Nigeria. They force us together to come. But however that you force us, that is why they have that a constitution they adopted in 1963 when they came together and said, okay, this is the kind of government we want to live because you can't force me to be with you. You can't force me. Let me run my own side. Run your own side. And they were doing it that way, carrying Nigeria to go. And the thing I've sink into those people like Baya or Nonuga, who were young then, who witnessed it. So they are starting that kind of politics this time around. So when Mr. White is talking about 2003, I want to remind him, in 2023, let anybody take it to the bank. There was no free election. Professor Morris will write a right result before the end of election. So if you are talking whether Igbo people vote, Igbo people might vote for Ojukwu, but it's a different result they wrote. So that tribalism will not end in our blood. It will take us now, the new generation who are saying no to this kind of thing. We don't want to disagree. That is why Nigeria came together in 2023, to decide and say, we don't want to listen to your tribe. This is the person we know that can fix Nigeria. And they voted en masse for Peter Obi. Nobody is talking about the North. Nobody, they tried to bring those things come. But the youth said, no, we don't care about it. And the same thing, so I don't want us to continue this kind of a tribal something because millions are listening to us. Let us try and see how we can move forward. I'm not trying to quench your opinion. It's your opinion, but let us see how we can fix Nigeria. Which message are we sending to millions who are listening to us? Are we going to be sending those messages? We will not follow them. Many of them are on Twitter. They talk about this tribalism. Tinubu na our own, Emilokon. Because that is the thing he wanted when he mentioned Emilokon. He want to use that same thing. So I don't want us to go back. Because if we go deeper to discuss, I have a lot to say about this tribal something. How we started before Obasanjo become president. It was all the tribal something to say to people. So let us not go further.
Mr. Alabo,
Yeah.
sorry to cut you. It's very important that we know something very clearly. See, we are mixing issues here. That was why I said we should go and understand how the amalgamation came to be.
That is the same
The amalgamation, see, let me tell you one thing. They knew we came from different zone, tribes. And each tribe got to be together for a good coalition with another tribe. What they did was that is the process. That is the process. There's no, if you know any other process, you speak it up. That is the process. We came from different tribes, does not make us tribalistic. But where the problem came in was when they didn't do the amalgamation well. When this tribe became they didn't form it well. Where you see one tribe was more in these areas of governance, while that tribe is slow.
No,
Then
Mr. Black Panther. Now,
what?
if we are going back to
Let,
history, let's
See, let
look
me
at
finish. Now, to the court
wait.
person, let me finish so that you understand. This will not be drag. See, one thing you should know, you should understand is the fundamental is that they didn't base tribalism when the amalgamation was coming together, because all of us were from different tribes, and they had to do the amalgamation selfishly. Instead of us now to sit down and iron out and draft a procedure, we went and bring in a constitution, the McPherson constitution, which is deceptive. We didn't iron out our issues from the tribe where we are going to come together and form a formidable force and call that force a name. We didn't do it. We weren't opportune to do it. So now let's come to the now politics of the day. We drag on. Even the Ojukwu, there was an amalgamation that is combining together of the north and the southeast, where Ojukwu was campaigning for during the 80s. He was campaigning for what's his name, Shagari. Did you see it in Lagos, in part of the west? Ojukwu was campaigning for Shagari now. So when it comes to say this person was trying, there was nothing like that. It was just that because the amalgamation, we didn't deem it well to form it well, because what the colonial gave us was deceptive. That was why Awolowo spoke. That was why Sadana spoke. That was why Zik spoke. Zik was the only one saying that we should define our coming together, because Awolowo said it was a geopolitical location. Then Sadana said we came from different tribes. Let us see. That is indirectly saying we should form a force if we can. So there's no two way doing it. There are so many countries that different tribes came to form a country. There are so many out there. So why is our own different? Why are they selling tribalistic content into us and we just carry it? We didn't understand our history and none of us did it well. They were chasing rat and dog, said, oh, it was an Igbo coup. We were saying no. It was now. People know. Have they apologized to us? No. But look at some of us are still carrying that old story. Bring you say, why did they talk? The reason why they thought say na Igbo coup was because of politics. Divide and rule. Not that they didn't know. It was because of politics. They knew. That was why an Igbo man came up that the amalgamation is over after 100 years? After 100 years, it's over for us now to talk on how we are going to become a formidable force. But they refuse it. Why are they refusing it? Those are the questions we should be asking. Not fighting among ourselves. We are coming from different tribes. We can form a force. If we can't form it, we can divide. So why are we not asking the question, iron the question out, then form it? If it can't work, let's see how we're going to split, like not East and West Germany. They splitted, but later on they came together because they know that they need that population in Europe. So we should learn from the mistakes of other regions, other continents. Let us reason together. If we want to divide, let us divide in such a way that we have a way of coming back. If we see that we are very small and we cannot be a force in Africa, we need to take over Africa economy as a regional strength. If we cannot do it, let's split. But we are not talking on how we are going to form it. We are talking about the splitting. That is all the thing we are talking. Let's see how we can make it. We can be a formidable force. Let's fight this government. It is because of this government that has been coming that we have not been able to sit down and talk. Have we talked before? No. So why are we talking about splitting?
Those are the questions. I want us to answer that question. I want us to form a country before we can split. Thank
I
you.
understand all your point that you're making. Please allow me to this one point. See, please, ladies and gentlemen, see, you know why I was like, I think I was the one that draws back to this beginning of our politics, of which anybody can recommend me, or you can put it up to me like a challenge, give me a book to go and read about it, about this whole thing of amalgamation, the own book that you believe in. Give it to me, I'll go and dissect it. Then we'll come back. Maybe if we meet another day here, then I will tell you what I read out about the own book that you gave me. Then I will come and refer you to my own book so that we know the root of our problem. That's point number one. Point number two is, because why I raise this point is, it makes me feel so sad and pained whenever this issue of this tribal thing is being trying to unleash on the people. See, it was always this side of this nation that always easily assimilate it and use it against the others. That is the truth. Okay, just like now, we are having this tribal talk just here now. One of our brother here raised a point that this is the reason why some people from the Yoruba that voted for Obi the other time. So many people have raised this point in Twitter space that have voted for Peter Obi the other time may not vote him again in 2027. Who told those people that an Igbo man is so much interested in Peter Obi being president? As far as I'm concerned today, I'm no longer even interested in Peter Obi being president in 2027. Everybody will suffer the thing. Let's everybody kukuma, they do the suffering. Who told those people, telling me that because of the sentiment, okay, immediately they introduced this tribal sentiment. Instantly, they captured it to be like an advantage for them to start segmenting all Igbos and be like, oh, okay, if you talk anyhow now, I don't go vote for Peter Obi. If you talk like saying that Peter Obi, they vote for Peter Obi, now me they vote for. Now my papa Obi. May the Kukumas scatter, join hands together and scatter the country now.
Who Peter Obi? I will still come to you on that one. See. When people make such statement, it is when they are listening or talking to someone like you that will say Yoruba people are tribalistic with no reason, no facts. And when you talk of books, see, I asked you a very pertinent question earlier. That did you study history in school? Because you went the history lane. If you had not gone there, you can still make your argument, your positions and everything, without going the history, taking the history part or the historical part. But you took that part. So let's stay on it. But just be sure that you have to be factual.
Then I told you.
And let me tell you, wait now.
That's the truth.
Now on books, let me tell you, if you want to read history based on books, in Nigeria, me, I'm telling you what I studied based on studies now, based on my research now. When you talk of books in Nigeria, mostly are sentimental and they tend to lean towards what they want, their whims and caprices. In Nigeria now, anybody that will read a book written by Daniel Bwala in 2025, 2026, or books written by Bayo Ononuga in 2025, now 2026, and you want to use it as a study in 2045, you are distorting history. Okay? You are distorting history. That is why the library is so important. If you want to know anything about Nigeria, pay less attention to books. You have to know who are the people behind these books. Otherwise, you will be completely distorted.
Yes, that's the first thing. You must know who's behind the book.
Who is behind the book? Books. I gave you facts. I don't know how I can explain this. If in 2045, let's fast forward to 2045 today, and we are talking about what is unfolding in Nigeria today. The presidency of Mr. Tinubu today, the government of Mr. Tinubu today, 2023 to 2027. You want to dissect it and go deep into his presidency from May 29, 2023 to May 29, 2027. You can set up a whole library for that one. And people are already distorting it. So books written by some people I've given you names, still many more, written by these people. Fast forward in 2045, those books cannot be legitimate, so to say. They cannot be, because there will be a true distortion of history. Because what they will tell you in that book is that the economy plan of Mr. Tinubu is working, that Mr. Tinubu turned the country around, that Nigeria is doing well.
For sure, newspaper
That there is no insecurity in Nigeria. Insecurity is gone. Those are the things that will be embedded in that book. And somebody in 2045 will read that and want to come and use that as a basis of discussion or argument.
No, you can't. Those one are trash now. They are myopic books now.
If you use that's what I'm saying, that when it comes to Nigeria, you have to look at who are these people. Who are these people? You look at their antecedents. You look into their past before you can say, okay, this book is a book of authority. Anything I read here, I can pass it on. That is why, let me now give you another line. In Nigeria, the best way, if you want to read historical books in Nigeria, the first thing is that if that book has been recommended for any course or any class in Nigerian university, then you might say, okay, that's like 50%, you are 50% okay to use that book. You can go and read that. But if it is just a book that is out there, it is not used, not recommended for any course in any
nonsense.
In any historical science class, anywhere in Nigeria, no professor has ever recommended that book for any of his students. Don't touch it. It's a distortion of history. What Babangida did recently was also a distortion of history. It's like half truth, half lies.
Yeah, he came to lie now. He came to lie.
So
Abiola know they are alive, and other people to speak their own side.
You see what is happening. Our best teacher is the history of Nigeria as it is unfolding before our eyes day by day now. That is what you can hold on to. I don't know what else to say. But all I would just say that there is nothing like saying that the Yoruba people are tribalistic. Absolutely nothing. There's no proof behind it. You can pick individuals here and there, and I describe them as political jobbers. It's what they will eat. They can sell their own mother for a pot of porridge, and you will say this person, and then you will now use that person and say use him and then generalize the entire tribe, even like the entire nation. It's like me.
Mr. Jonathan, let me crown it with this so that they will understand very well. You see, any book that is written for this generation that did not have the foundation of history, you have to be very, very wise. Very, very wise, because they distorted the history by taking it out of your curriculum. That is why when they brought it back now, they've already done the damage, confusing the youth. Now they are confused. That is why when he mentioned of Major Zogu, what he wrote is what is taking place. It is the truth, because he was involved. That is why IBD confirmed what he wrote. He confirmed it.
I wish I have Dr. CM here today.
Did you read that book by Nzogu? Measures.
That book now confirmed now.
Good. Now, just like as I mentioned this thing now, because you people are referring us to like you read history, maybe there is no more history during my own time thereabout. Now, as I just mentioned this book about Nzogu, and you confirmed it now, mentioned the one that you want me to go and read. I will go so that I want to see the beginning of this ethnic politics, this politics of tribalism. I said, based on my own research and what I've seen, based on my own research, I said it started from Awolowo, and you people said it's a lie. Refer me to the historian book that I will read to see the lie.
Nzogu book was very deep, and it wasn't basically saying the Yorubas were tribalistic.
No, of course not. Now.
You should be very careful, because it was very deep. You need to still ask questions.
Nothing like that in the book.
There was nothing like that.
when you talk, you see, people just hear, bits and pieces all over the place, and then they put it together, and then it becomes a conjecture, and then it becomes their own conclusions. At the end of the day, it will be you'll be flat out wrong. See, if you it's the only way to go on this route, this discussion or this argument, it will just be like you are going for tit for tat. You say Yoruba people are tribalistic. I can also give you reasons, evidences that Igbo people are tribalistic as well, what you can refer to. I gave you the example of Nnamdi Azikiwe. I told you about the vice president, 79 to 83, Alese Kweme, the role they play, all those people, that see tomorrow, those people, they will tend towards the northern Nigeria, and yet in another breath, they will say they want the Afro nation. And all their life, these are
and the northern Nigeria are very tribalistic.
All their lives, they sat on the table eating, whining, and eating with northerners. And in another breath, they will be saying Ndigbo. See, we can go through this route, and we can mention them for you. Atoeze Ribe, all his life, tend and work with the likes of Saraki in Kwara State, the northern oligarchs. He
was a member of NNPP now.
The Igbo elite are the problems. Don't you see, when you don't, instead of you to search within, your own tribe, you are outsourcing your problem to another tribe. That's an abnormality. The Igbo people themselves, they are the bane to their own development. It is the Igbo people. Today, the deputy speaker in the House of Assembly, who is from Abia State,
he's an Igbo man now.
With northerners. And in another breath, the Igbo people will be talking about Biafra and Igbo. How are you going to get that? How? You have your own fundamental problems within your own tribe.
Every tribe has problem. Every tribe.
Let me ask you a question. Yes. Let me ask you. If you are saying the Igbo, we have our own fundamental problem because we, on one hand, we are agitating for Biafra. On the other hand, our elites are dealing with the one Nigerianists. Yes. Good and fine. Yeah.
He don't go off L.
You see, it's all of this white. It's all of this they brought in. For me, we don't need this anymore.
No, we need it. We need it.
We are saying how to move forward. Believe me.
We cannot move forward if you don't understand the amalgamation.
See, believe me.
Not be whites. They tell us another thing when no day inside. You know, say in brothers, they carry the entire Igbos, go form alliance with the North. The North now can't go against them. Buhari called them Dot the Saku. Buhari was not tribalistic. Are you trying to tell me? Was Buhari not tribalistic? Were the Yoruba not complaining when Buhari was in power that Buhari is taking everything to the North? Now Yoruba man come now, politician, he's taking everything to the South. You see that the context of tribalism is advantageous to the politicians than to us.
Yes.
They are using it to distort history, and they are using it to distort the minds of the Nigerian people.
Politicians like it, but the thing are destroying Nigerians.
People. Your brother, they campaign for Shagari all over the West, all over Igbo land. You not talk that one, you know they tribalistic, but the people in campaign for, can't they tribalistic against them? Then Yoruba man can't go form alliance with Hausa man, can't they fight Igbo man? So you see all this thing, you yourself also feel write a book. You're supposed to ask Mr. White, you yourself also feel write a book. Why is the Igbo form alliance with Hausa and why Yoruba form alliance with Igbo? What is the problem? And you are saying tribalistic. Mr. Najao, thank you very much. Many people need to go and search history back.
Congratulations.
May we round up, more round up.
You don't win, oh. Bring wine, come, oh. You don't win.
We don't talk tire.
You don't win, no. Arsenal don't give you this thing, no. We know say
You don't win now.
But I don't narrowly escape.
Narrow escape.
Me at the Arsenal, but I know I don't do for offense now.
No, Mr. Jonathan, I is it narrow escape? I is it narrow escape?
Now narrow escape, you know, say na Champions League. See, you know, say na Champions League. Even if you get 80% possession, they go knock you for 92nd minute.
Now so now.
That's what we talk about.
I know.
That's why it's a narrow escape. Now.
You know, we're supposed to do it our first half. We can't mess up. Anyway,
no be you can't mess up. You no get team. Arsenal no get team.
Anyway, let's round up. Go and hide yourself. Arsenal not get team. Wait
Now, when I get team, tell me the person for the team. Tell me.
You tell me one person we know for Arsenal.
No, tell me the person for the team where it go cause havoc.
This guy. No,
tell me now.
Tell me one.
Now you dey talk.
What's the name? Wait. What's the name of
Arsenal? I don't forget Arsenal for long.
What's
because
the name of Arsenal coach?
What you concern me and his name? I'm not sending them again now.
But you said you be the Arsenal fan. You said the Arsenal
I was an Arsenal fan. I tell you, say now. I did for friends. They look them.
You know, tell us what so. You say you.
All those of them Beckham they play. Where this guy they play? Where Tion every day? Now that time stay for Arsenal now.
Black Panther.
Hold on. Black Panther. It's just like me telling you how your house be.
No. See. People ain't know me. I pray when one person ain't know me come here one day. He go tell you say this Arsenal. I think cut person leg because of Arsenal before.
Na lie.
During the every time, now we carry on for Lagos.
What's the name of
for stadium? Now we carry on for Lagos.
I beg you. 2-0. Up Gunners.
Exactly.
Make them reach quarter final. More look what if we cross quarter final.
You see
Black Panther go ahead.
You see the game. That one fire.
All right, we come to the end of the
podcast. You know why we say a narrow escape? You know why the game a narrow escape for Arsenal? You see that the second goal. You see the time where the second goal came.
Yes, now I say a narrow escape.
Narrow escape.
They were begging, no.
Instead of that, their second goal, if for be Olympiacos go just.
You see, Arsenal believe in youth football.
What affected them is the finishing.
See, Arsenal believe in carrying 70 years old, go take place Champions League. That is their ideology.
Black Panther, everything they talk don't make sense.
Look, let me tell you how it makes sense. Look, when Thierry they play that time, Arsenal they buy one or two players from other countries. But when the coach can reach one level, he can't take players from feeder team. They take play Champions League. Now there we quanta with them. Now we make and go.
No, you not join the way.
Now we make and go that time. Dangote one Barcelona at that time. With the pressure on that time now.
Lie.
You don't know what they talk. You don't know.
Lie.
Dangote no one Barcelona. You said a lie. Na lie. Okay, I go do my DC card and send to Niger Watch.
Okay,
right.
Would they teach you?
Okay, thank you, my people, and God bless you now. You guys have managed.
Round up now. This say won't give us the time.
No. I don't finish. I bet no more.
Niger Watch, you don't try. You don't try. Now you don't try.
Thank you, everybody. Please, can I say something? Thank you. Can you just mute, please? Thank you, sir. I want to thank every one of you. Thanks for your how you manage the platform, even on my absence. Now God will bless you now. At least enough time for you all to discuss, apart from the the topic that we brought in here, you all have diversed into that topic. I was listening from my AirPod while I was also busy with what I was doing. So I appreciate all my people, and God bless you. And thank you, Mr. Shibeze. Thank you, my brother Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, our Dream Nation, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, White, for coming in as well. I appreciate you. God bless you, all my people. And those of you who supported the channel today, Chop, you supported the channel last. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Blessed Lady and Kisle Ogireki. And I want to thank everyone right down in the comment section. Start with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you always. Next month, I can see you. Thank you very much. DJ, thank you very much. I appreciate you. EB, I can see you as well. Thank you very much. Yes, EB, you are very right. Said I'm an Arsenal fan. This is not politics. All right. I appreciate you, Chisi, Jacobin, Love Maduka, Mother Peggy Modi, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, and many, many others. My people, Michael and Emara, can see you right there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you all, my people. Remember, tomorrow is my birthday. Endeavor to join us. Just come here and say one or two good things you know about me as my day. I want to be celebrated by God's grace. And God will bless all my people. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Nigerian time 7 p.m. by God's grace. If we have the time, pre-recorded video will be uploaded for you tomorrow. As you can see, we couldn't do any today. I was too busy. But if we have the time, yeah. But by God's grace, 7 p.m. we are here. Always look out for us. Hit on the notification bell in case we are here so that you'll be notified, either uploaded video or live broadcast. Thank you very much, my people. Mr. Alabo, you want to say something quickly?
Yeah, Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
I beg, look at the chat box here. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I appreciate every one of you right there. And God bless you now. Just supposed to press the like, help us to share. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigeria time. Now here we draw the curtain. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye for now.
John Anye, Traditional Prime Minister. Contractor, Ushimano, where honey. Get the bansa.